to one driven by productivity and human capital is very critical. Economic growth can be sustained over 6.5% of GDP, fully offsetting headwinds from demographic trends and the decline in natural resource depletion if we are to adjust from the current baseline situation. Your Excellency, the graph on the left-hand side shows the baseline situation from now to the year 2050 using the baseline and where the growth will be. We've adjusted for moderate reforms and we have also adjusted for ambitious reforms.
Meanwhile, former Deputy Finance Minister Dr. Stephen Amoah has responded to President Mahama's criticism, insisting that the president picked and chose economic data which only paints a gloomy picture about the previous government.
Why is it that you only select inflation that we left about 23%? They handed over this country to us just 15.4. What about GDP that we are growing over 6% against their 3.4? Industry, we are growing about 4.5. Against their 2.7. I think we left 4.5 against 2.7. To go on primary balance, we left a positive. I mean, these are all indicators showing that, yes, some of them are not good, but most of them show that in 2024, last quarter of the year, we left a better, a well-restored economy for them to manage.
Well, as the Minister of Finance prepares to present government's budget next week to Parliament, NPP MPs are serving notice to oppose the introduction of new taxes. According to them, the NDC in the run-up to the 2024 elections promised Ghanaians not to burden them with taxes, and they'll do everything in their power to get the government to honor that pledge. His Member of Parliament for Wale Wale, Dr. Kabiru Tia Mahama.
Because the government promised the good people of Ghana that they are going to do away with taxes, and that the Ghanaian people were inundated with taxes, and that the Ghanaian people could not cope up with the taxes. Times were hard, and that they needed to ameliorate the suffering of the Ghanaian people. What will be the justification that 1 month, 2 months down the line, after you have won power, you want to visit the Ghanaian people with taxes? That is the reason why we say we will resist it.
But you don't have the numbers to prevent the government from doing that, do you?
Well, it is not about numbers.
Well, moving on, Mensah is the soul of Asanteman, a timeless symbol of power, tradition and prestige. Nestled in the heart of Kumasi, it is more than a town. It is the throne of Asante royalty. And Irabna Akwe explores this rich tradition in the following report.
The town is home to the Mensah Palace, the seat of the Asante monarch, the Asante Hene. The palace harbors the identity, rich culture, and fascinating history of the Asantes. Monarchical historian Osebo Nsusafo Kantanka shares the history of the Mensah town and palace.
When Asante Hene came and thanked the Tafo chief for giving him a place, statement he made was, "But for you, Tafo Hene, I wouldn't have got a place to stay." To which Mensah Wanka, Menya Babintra, that brought about the name Mensah.
The biggest event that draws the largest crowd to Mensah are the Akwesi Day and Ade Festival. Celebrated every 6 weeks on a Sunday, the Akwesi Day Festival brings together the Ashanti people and others from across Ghana and the world to celebrate culture and pay homage.
We have two words put together to give us the name Akwesi Day. That is Akwesi, somebody or something named on Sunday. Ade is a sleeping place. The Ade is a special day set aside to offer prayers to the Almighty God through our ancestors. So the ancestors are believed to be our saints. They are in the spirit, so they can carry the message faster to the Almighty God than we, the ordinary human beings.
Interesting history then. That's how we end this morning's bulletin here on Joy 99.7 FM. I am Amisi Nyamiche Thompson. Up next is business on the Super Morning Show. Please stay.
Oh, jump on now. Oh, God. The real sports is here. No, it's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
kastlefm. The Sports Kings.
It was about him now. It was about Rastaman throw one stone. Go! Running down for Jesus. Acquire Joe.
Say everything, but destroy everything. And now we can lose comfort.
Tazi takes it away for Great Britain.
for Curly.
It's already stormed out. He's going to give it to Curly down the back straight. The Italians are right up there as well. Jacobs has got it. Curly's got the back. So is Ronald Hughes. The big names down the back straight. Who's going to come out on top? The United States are still leading. Curly hands that off. Italy are right up there. Jamaica are there, and so are Great Britain. This is going to go all the way to the wire, but it is no allows on the last leg for Great Britain.
bashon kokra de bakasa video so and a Tuesday and a Bernada was so me a tosso a me and say March was so me money de tosso a year and 9 our fe a year 2025 mu and a pen si about pound simano edu nunu 25 minutes past 6 a brasso a good year one sem any de baba some Robert Mensah Sports free summary akopem se no kono be body de agudi ho nsem ko a e na ye de e ba be som mo e be ramu amanone akohwe de efi won de by na e UEFA Champions League night intineno enye fedia grokra the Gunners Arsenal the Gunners e will be my so Netherlands on a PSV Eindhoven ene kwakobo big game. PS before this season, the ball almost born an ordinary. The Gunners, we can't tell any party with my baby first leg anymore now. It won't send me the beba. Nene Aston Villa Fonso Chebi B. I Villa for nay. Marco Sani Marco Asensio, Marcus Rashford, the number 1 Champions League away to Belgium against Club Brugge. No, it won't send no, yeah, the beba. Sanso and Nene was signal the Duna Park. The black and yellow one be there him now Borussia Dortmund a host Lille Metropole. Na the big game no. E basone e Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid, Hala Madrid against Wama Casenio Momina what the capital Madrid Cronimo Atletico Club de Madrid Diego Simeone and them ran be share Madrid in there a big game. 8 p.m. Eba so ntine 4 matches neto our Champions League nima. Emu details nya na FKK etna fe wade abraye e wodwumade no som. Mamenya predictions e games nimu on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Matches are eba so ne UEFA Champions League nimo no. Sign ene bewie. Mamenya o message e wo ho ye can with Medina so intimi fama oni other interesting news a free nkofo aman so banyina no FKK ebetena from na fe wode ni nyina mu ensem ne dia bra hwe betiasem ofie nanrada Ghana Football Association being led by Uraketia Sokraku Kopiemu with the Minister for Sport and Recreation Honorable Kofi Adams nakache womokoya dey womokoya mu du otu ado na ekwakyere. One more day, Oranidi Eddie Aya Schaefer, the technical advisor, Kochirayem. Sanso and one more day, Desmond Ofe, the assistant coach for the Black Stars of Ghana, and so Kochirayem. To the Quackwan saying the technical team of the Black Stars, you know, Wafe and Ora Keto Kirkwedi or Menimudu or Makwa Kochire, Yen sports minister, no. Nansema a free meeting mobile, no. And now on the first segment of the show, no. Yebedi Obroni Shefa de Okasapa o GDS a technical team o ma assemble no o mo be adwuma na Ghana Blasters are qualified their World Cup run be and then some honorable candidate technical team on the first segment of the show no ye be mu near to me and so e dia ma ye remu e wo amanone discussion nim na fe ne game server so no predictions any analysis facts no yeah the amount every games the munafia baba twas wo fie ahodo ni mu so a ene Paul ani wo no mu sam ni bia ba lawyer Safuduku akasa sene eniema no update tie Brian man e girlfriend no ya so ni mu ya so ne pa achi a wo aposifo nsem emu nchechemu no lawyer Safuduku edi aba me no ka say Ghana under 16 ma team no etukwan omokwakobo UEFA competition bi a eno so no yede mu nchechemu no ebetumi enso edi aba ye hwese ne benya eye inter schools no one of the teams na says the schools ne wahanum say ya ombe perform ye papa wase now was even tipping them to a win but ankankoba we are hoping say no beba be kayen sama be kayen sanso awchina ye do beba be pie mu hana fe di nkomo but ye say kan eye hye bia eba say be hwe na fe Ashanti region inter schools no omo top 4 omo ba be face eye central region nso top 4 no e wo the Cape Coast Stadium san hye ba so a emo e de beba no and so the whole 70 no ye de bi beto dwa e wo dwumade so e the amount this and many more any aboabo no pay ya ye de e ba be som me din e the Miss Ruby Adams and pay mamenya o message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Yes, streaming live on Facebook, Kastle 90.3 FM, Cape Coast. We show you live or share, never comment, bra, making kind of the amount. I will show you so.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
It's 10 minutes past 6 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Robert Mensah Sports. Any other someone no and pay free summary akopem se no kono ebebo asda kase de ma eya boafo no poma so asna dwumadie ye de eba be somo kibo 4-in-1 Gary Soakins ne de bia medi one dance de a kyerɛw se ne de ye komo aba a chese wudidi kra se nhunu so za wunidi ye komo ha adwepa within some few minutes na komo gel kibo 4-in-1 Gary ne betu ase de amawo komo dew je ba kufagu cap mu Jimmy no fagu cap mu fancy oguso Soakins na no aye no onim sa Gary de etna ho che Gary aso nya no an ye de efuru school ba bedu fie be eye 233 na obedi dia be success ni mu eno Gary na no betuma tena ho ache eno nti Gary Soakins no e kivo de na mekan fo de ma wo ma ya bo preko nti Gary no sugar no wom milk wom ene ye de nkate amafo pen nkate pa de nkate nso ape so the amount into 4-in-1 you didn't show kan ho no ye Soakins ne sisi very simple, very easy eno nti je wudi sisi na wo so bibia nya kama me sin na yo pese wo ye Soakins na o to bibia 1111 ebo na bibia de bukwa kodu no ka de kodi ayi kra ba nkuni ayi kra nkeye oti ase se no boy ye den but eno ne ye adwen ho se e be kan na de bom be kodi ama wa mo agya no mama ebo no form kra obi oto bibia nim se kibo 4-in-1 Gary no ebo no form kra odi nso so a e betena wo ho achepa intawofo no nyina anyi kogu fie nkro ne free school ba o manya bia no mukwa nkra yi ko school a mfa bi nso mo bag mo bo ma no nom munya nkra na ofie nkwa achima mbeba na komodi wo mo ko hwe nkofo animu saa manya saa kibo 4-in-1 Gary no fa bi si fie nkra ne bo ma no num bi mpanyifo ba mo so ma no num bi wo mpo ba fie a kibo 4-in-1 na no bia enum bi nti ko supermarket bia ma bodini jewo de na afefa begu fie na bibia enye kama enso fama ebusuafo meka wo se betway.com.gh betway save anu ho enefikesie mu fo no bekọ akoye adwuma na akọ a benye sika kakra de betway for app no so na meka fo de ama wo ko hyehyɛ games no kama enne no Champions League ne 4 obenya ada matches de aka ho but de bia wo de wo mpɛ no open Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, into the Champions League and the games ni be share or the chande na ka ho or the Thursday a day won Manchester United Great Sociedad do they are one I say they are kan kakra Chelsea Nick Hagen no or they no so aka ho kakra na wa yen kama enti games no hye na matches na ekoso wudi kwa na ba ko bi ya se na ya de ne best saver offer no e betumi aboa na afi wo so no watumi enya bet no etumi adi enti e best saver offer na make am for them on Betway enti Betway app no so ena wasa wo ko na afi wo so no wo ko ekọ bet kai say terms and conditions apply na best saver offer na exclusive to Betway aya bet the responsible way na kase Betway for dwumade nyina no it's regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana and is a wudia opepepe ya usabeka usika wudi sen krodi na de obedi bia usika de be ma ye fa usika nwane and promodi acha na soma me say nei Betway ho na abekọ akobet na wanya sika etumi adi Betway for say get way more yebekọ ama no ne na fe FKK dia kọhwe ehọ nsem no mamenya o messages no on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 matches are no very very important games Arsenal na no motu ko share sport after Amorim and Amorim po mo share sport now tinei moko PSV no the Ghana say league ni esema ntumi anye niaka ya Champions League ni say Arsenal beje Champions League no tine PSV Eindhoven Arsenal force so munyina ye papa Madrid derby na eba so ne was Santiago Bernabeu Real Madrid any Atletico Club de Madrid game no ebe we say any all other games eba so ne no our predictions on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. We are also live on Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. I will call her out show live or which major comment ne was see. Bekwa Ken Kanina to me at the amount. It's 35 minutes past 6 FKKD Kwana in the next 20 to 25 minutes. In Japan hope near FKK frame na Fayaba. Abertwan common so men common a kwaba na for film kwaman on it.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM 91.3.
FKK, good morning.
Good morning.
And a pay be able to dear. Yedanya sepa. No, me won't say question percent to. Oh, here. And I'll take a crash there. Oh, take a craft there. Oh, I should now. I'm craft cake. I'm oh, yeah, but then she be within a year, show better. Within a week, yeah, weekend in show better because you might say, ha, Enra. If you just Mr. Alex, air conditioning, they say, oh, problem get to about Kubina, FKK, pace come out now. Because you are dear. And I fancy to come back who should know. Or say, FKK, oh, I even hear about Kusa because I should, we might should, we might should. Ay! FKK. All right, Madrid for her, Hala Madrid. What I say, none of the year a yes and be another year. I sense you know, Emery. I would a year article for the buffet. So that game no. Okoba, my prediction be woman and my whom be one. Maybe a swammer at here for I.
Now, who should Chelsea?
Chelsea, oh. There, and I'm quantum point so. I'm
quantum puzzle.
And they call fine now.
Quantum point.
I rode now Modiamayano. The parts at Chelsea now to the Europa League final. No, I'm them to the final. Oh, Chelsea, I did Europa League. No, I'm 20 Ponya there, I'm 21. Why? Ain't Siaga. Why? It's your common on them right by, but didn't come out with you.
And I'll pay young Roman farm on the 7 number Castle 90.3 live on Facebook. Could join the commenting about Yakin Kind at the amount and so, and I'll be teaming so. The Ashe show now for Francis when you be Ashe. Kastle Play Store and download an app and so wait to me 8 and Spain. Now was saying Villarreal any Espanyol airborne and so game 90 me ambason penny for to me 2 Ashe da and 170 the air bro actually now you call Italian Siriano now Kokurum dia Juventus Senra omo 80 me a winning prior to the game no Thiago Motta na plat cards ahodo any mpo signs ahodo supporters no e de akwakwa pm Turin e chiro no mamo kache coach ni so mu hia no ntia be mpenifo entimi empamro sanse na dwumadi a odi Juventus edi no enkoye emfa mo ade a results no entimi emba ntia no ade ade omo etimi etc from Turam Olian obo first goal empo 72nd minute ansana sago no eba Hellas Verona omo entimi antibi in fact nyono kwa Comenes at the second goal no 90 minutes and omo wini ya Juve 80 minutes side game no so 80 minutes the core monim ten radie na a big game at the Thiago Motta so one shot company for betimi etie supporters in sem no omo etimi apam no Nottingham Forest and normally Ipswich Town at the Ebonwe FA Cup game and also a Basel shootout and a determine the all anymore game no ekoye 1-1 and then a ukokopiomudia penalty shootout on 5-4 and they are Nottingham Forest for no their qualifying so they call morning Ipswich Town for no etimi assign omochi almo coffee and on 7 sana esi etiana enra said the esi koko wiem no Espirito Santo etimi kasa de fast game never be no ho akire UEFA Champions League round of 16 and so a Basel Club Brugge a 5:45 p.m. Money Aston Villa and a airboy was side game and a Borussia Dortmund on the continue on 8 p.m. Omo any Lille and a airboy Sanso and a PSV and Hoven omo et nephew on Netherlands normally Arsenal from England and so etimia bo was side game no Sanso na Real Madrid. We a Madrid derby since Real Madrid for no room with Spain and Madrid and omo ABC Atletico Madrid so omo ewa Madrid honum entiene Madrid na elbow field Santiago Bernabeu 8 p.m. side game no and so baso ewa honum na kokopio mu dia said the city na Clementa Pen and na ogina mu na fe wetimi atwairam awesa edisa game no amana ye kama ewa sa big game baso Jesus Gil and so ebedi PSV and Hoven any Arsenal game no sanso na Borussia Dortmund game a baso no Jose Sanchez ono so ebegyina mu no no so etimi edi wa bra Dortmund any Lille enso edi ebo ani e was game no na João Pinheiro ono so ebegyina mu na wodi game a Club Brugge any Aston Villa enso ebetimi abonti way games how do about UEFA Champions Run of 16 no ya shas enso so etimi edi ama ewo Jumedi no so na yentoa so na yenko yenim kakra dia proud to the game no na was coaches no enso etimi ekasa edi efa ho na yansa na yebekọ FA Cup game e bass no Nottingham Forest won coach your friend Nuno Espirito Santo otimi qualify na say mra na penalty shootout na bass no e tense na say pressure kakra eguni cheme any discipline na etimi eye adwuma na demano.
Yeah, it happened before with extra, happened again today. But in the end, what really means that we proceed in the FA Cup competition that we love. We can see how the fans were helping through the game and the penalties. So let's give it a go.
Your reaction probably at the end tells us how much you love the FA Cup and how much you love that win tonight.
I was, of course, I was nervous and anxious, and in the end, Mats gave us the win. I think, but the penalties were good. The players did their job quite well. Positive, I think, to go through, and we proceed our journey.
Yes, intene journey na kwantu no omo toa so se FA Cup no be kwa kopiem Wembley no mo kwa kobo fan nti omo continue wa brand ra omonya qualification over Ipswich Town penalty shootout and a bass so emfa ho ne empo pressure bass so nyina no ade a omo etimi awi adwuma no players no obo omo abaso ade no Espirito Santo no and the sanchiri mo no so etimi ade ebaye ewo honom na yenko yanim na yenhwe Don Carlo Ancelotti ne oni Diego Simeone ni side no na boy a difficult game say and I was more chances players no one money available midfield no changes kakra aba na say na esi etie na on the game na nkasa na on itself no say na Carlo Ancelotti chirichiri mekwan a omoboabom no makwakoshi Atletico Madrid no dia boani.
Well, we have good memories of the last game we played here at the Bernabeu in the Champions League against Manchester City. That was a special night, and obviously we want to repeat that kind of match.
Your recent games at the Metropolitano have been difficult, in addition to facing a tough atmosphere there. Considering this, don't you think that if you win tomorrow, you should do so by the largest goal difference possible?
No, we don't think that way because that is impossible. This is a very balanced tie, and it will be decided in the second leg. Our goal for tomorrow's match is simply to play well and win, but nothing beyond that. The game will be close and highly competitive. We are not thinking about winning by a big margin tomorrow because that is impossible.
How is Fede Valverde? Will he start tomorrow?
Yesterday he trained individually and felt physically well. Today he will train with the rest of his teammates, and only after that will we make a decision on whether he can play in tomorrow's match or not.
You were very angry after the last defeat. Have you spoken to your players about improving their attitude after that game?
We'll see tomorrow what happens in the match. They had been doing well in terms of attitude in the previous games, but that was lacking in the last match against Betis. Hopefully that was just an isolated case.
Yes, I know you some Carlo Ancelotti so chirichimo ade afa any team no say ontimi predict somebody ekwa kwahye 4-5 na omo enya goals no bebre wa bra on bekwa second leg no say game and say tied ade a bimben yi papapanti second leg no ewa ye Wonder Metropolitano na be determine the obe qualify akọ eno ye nsema otimi dia ba Fede Valverde so do chechim no start training ne o hwere mu say no ni group no so ebe ya nei obetimi aton safre no so etimi atiesim eno ye nsema Carlo Ancelotti so intimidated by players and attitude or kind against Real Betis gronkwa na nankofo edi into ohwe o see during the game and ombebo no and will be able to players and attitude no asesa and assess na esi etia o ebisa na midfield no wa tompan kakra sanse Dani Sebai also no na eboabo amfifi o Dani no ho a orchestrate nyoma edi ema oni ho Jude so enhyeda ni ho enye so enhyeda oni ho no nti ho am na ebebo midfield no se Kamavinga o ho no.
Tomorrow, neither Ceballos nor Bellingham will be available. Which substitutes will you use for the match? Will you change the system to compensate for their absence?
I don't think we will change our way of playing. It will be the same as in recent matches. So I don't believe we will do anything different this time. We have to consider players who have had a bit more rest, like Raul Asensio, for example, and also Camavinga. These are the only things we need to analyze and nothing more. We won't be making major changes in midfield.
Do you think Griezmann and Mbappe are the best players in the world? What do you like most about these two French players?
Obviously, yes, they are among the best players in the world. but each has different characteristics. Both are players with immense technical quality. Griezmann plays differently. He likes to drop deep to receive the ball. He has excellent control of the game in midfield, and it is very rare for him to misplace a pass. Meanwhile, Kylian has the qualities of a true forward. He is much more clinical in front of goal and excels at making runs off the ball.
Yes, I know you and some Carlo Ancelotti Madrid coach and so media Bausha, so the church and Rowa since or rest there for the weekend game. No, I ran to number Babe Bower, Chiro, Sanson, I Dredo Kama Venga, Medford, no, say Judy Niho, Sanson, Sabay or Senua, or no so, or Betimia Baba Bonti, on Shadan ye changes who be a said a Madrid for Bono, San or more Eddie Airco, Ewa Honomo Churchill, Griezmann, and so an Mbappe, more two French players are Munai attackers, or more Babisham, we watiko. We know Antoine Griezmann, Samson Mbappe, Real Madrid, no Chichimano, Obia near Coin of Fast Sina kind Griezmann, and then Pepe Person, no a birch ronum finfio, non so beji boni be now acquire very good bonukutana, with team critique chances, Samson Mbappe, so or yet full goal scorer, o man a chance, a bon beton anymore, Dobako, no aqua or shanty, way a clinica, and I will see a creator, no and summer. Carlo Ancelotti, Madrid coach, and so a team de FA sag game, young Aston Villa. Omokwa kopi omni club buge ena elbow John Magin or a player at the Mavilla for no why explaining the chair or so Omokon or so Mokobe very good game and some when your results almost were inside back to Miaka.
The game was obviously tight here before. Club Brugge deserve to win, so we know we have to be at our best to get a result. We need to play a lot better than the last time we played here, and they've been very strong at home in the competition, so we know we need to be at our best to.
Yes, I know and some John Magin and so a Dubai Osha. I do more alcohol. I November no omo koko boy na nkoye club book for show mo kaba kwa mo ntimi ante no na John Magin ono gina mu edema Aston Villa ono Edi Sanchez mu so atimi dia ba se game no kobo bi pa mo anya nyoma yi ntene so mpeso munya the best results are also mo etimi ekokobo a good game no mo so enya sa respectable scoreline no mo Edi ebefie John Magin attacking midfielder Edema Aston Villa no so etimi ekasari fa sa game no Edi amaye yentwa so na yenkoye ni Mikel Arteta ono so ebo big game oni PSV and Novian for ebo na no so etimi achiriche mu Edi afa game no Arsenal for sa experience no to mukwa kupio mo Netherlands no de also mo ye no munya results no so achiriche mu.
It's a game that obviously brings a different energy, you know, it's a competition that puts everybody in the toes. We've done a lot already this season here and now is the moment to start to make another strong steps in the direction that we want, so very excited for the game.
That would class themselves as, you know, as potential winners. Do you put yourself amongst those teams?
I think in the group stage, because it was different, I could see it very open. Now I see it very close because I just see one opponent, which is PSV and tomorrow's game, and that's it. But in the first stage, I think it's been very different. I mean, the reality is, me personally as a coach, I just look at what is ahead. And what is ahead is a team that has eliminated a team like Juventus with a history. So I know the difficulty. We played against them a lot in recent years, and we know the difficulty of the match.
6 weeks ago was doing, because you can't hide from the fact you were missing very big players. How do you get that belief from your mind into the mind of your players?
Well, trying to explain how we're going to do it and why we do things. And they try to deliver that in the best possible way. In the last two results, it's been very different in terms of performance as well. Not getting the result that we want, but certainly being better, especially in the last game than the opposition. And the fact that we have still gears, even with the players that we have, some other gears to take the game to a different level. When it comes to that stage, it's about lifting the level and the standards. Every individual has to be at their best. And when we do that, the team that we have and the connection that we have between us, we are a really strong team.
Yes, in Arsenal fans, so munya nyoma right na bibi ekuye de mo players no omo FIA information ya hodo etimi de mo na tactics no mo de adwuma de a omo team omo ye difficult to play against no ensema teta de banti omo nim de also omo experience omo agada midway through mpo qualifiers na na sempo mra ye to omo nyina gum no so de amount for friend group stage no be born ho no 8 games no born omo nya sa experience na omo de ba entero betimi appreciate na omo eko animo na anya ono kwa owuramu a Vinicius Junior ekasa ahead of that game no oni Ancelotti ne Cushian Central for na nsamba kwa kan and he say no so person a legend our Real Madrid bobo ko no person make history with the club ni nyina na question a free or buy say Saudi club buy so the sikapudio eba ba foul and so akọ ono so ohun bi okenkan bi otiti bi na emom no enya de a na ye important bia Duonim any so a Madrid player or contract up until 2027. Obenya no extended at the Ama Madrid Bobo Konenu and some Vinicius so etimia de etwa so e won Ibisan said den tina Ballon d'Or gala no one kwembra ye bo Rodri din so na ewi no se club no na ama ne kwan so one ko wo ho so obeso Real Madrid nti dem penfo be kana no e no de eye adwuma nti sa e ye empoano yo no so etimi ede eba ye e wo sansem no mu e wo honom na Karim Mustafa Benzema enso akasa wasare afemi so ndo gidi sa Ballon d'Or no Vinicius Junior and you be no deserve and I was say this award no so etimi ede emano e wo ho ne obisa no se DNT ena okokopiem e wo ye Saudi ni move to Saudi no kwan be so na fast by Karim Mustafa Benzema so gidi se na mra so se o so ko.
¿Por qué te fuiste del Madrid, Karim?
¿Por qué? Creo que he hecho todo en Madrid. Empezó como un niño, terminó con un hombre, con muchos títulos, con el Balón de Oro, con todos mis sueños realizados. Entonces, creo que fue a un momento où tenía que decir, me quiero quedar así a tope, nivel top de Madrid, capitán, creo así, porque después tú no sabes cómo va a pasar el próximo año. Y yo pensaba que ya hay jóvenes también, tienen que jugar también, ¿sabes? Y ya está.
Yes, yentene o si decision o take here no so be cause Saudi no na a difficult one so be dwendwen ho va na che a mover a buy or more approach na che na dwendwen ho a first person obopin no Florentino Perez awon no ekokasa o si ahyese no na papa no empese obeti ase ama no akọ sanse ne life nyina no ono so na ne ya sanse na ye Madrid na busua ne obia no ne life nyina no na ye Madrid boboko ne mom no on the second thought no ohun se na emra so ko sanse okọ as Madrid captain na waje Champions League and so etimi edi ama football club no enti no nsema Karim Mustafa Benzema and so etimi edi be mra obisanse DNT na free Real Madrid club no mo ekoye mra na ne form no and so e was so de Sanchez no so etimi edi abusano no say so 36 years na da be no obe retire o se ndi wontimi enka.
Tienes 36 años, ¿hasta qué edad vas a estar jugando?
No sé, tengo 2 años de contrato, no sé, de verdad. A ver cada año cómo me siento.
Si te sientes bien, seguirás jugando. ¿Y después te gustaría ser entrenador, director deportivo?
Entrenador no sé, porque parece más complicado que jugador. Entrenador, porque tienes que hablar con 20, 25 tíos, tienes que elegir uno o otro.
Y los futbolistas sois muy complicados, ¿eh?
Es complicado. Pero cerca de fútbol sí, ¿por qué no? Cerca de fútbol sí.
¿Comprando un equipo en dirección deportiva?
No, pero cerca de Florentino Pérez. Con él.
¿El Madrid te gustaría volver al Madrid algún día? ¿Volverás al Madrid algún día?
¿Por qué no? Sí.
El Bernabéu te espera, ¿eh?
Sí.
Yes, yetene also 36 esi ade ade na pomudi na gina so wa hoden o sa feel no se still betimi abon to say nei obe switch off na honam no emu be mre ne de obi koso a asia kan retirement no ntimi enka ebra oko sanso ne obisa ne say ne owi a obeba be coach na o se da bi on that engine o se e complicated at the emano na ebe din so no de yo city no mpekasa bebre na o se abribia na o so kasa to 20 to 25 players o si players no mo e complicated ye panti ebe ha dwene ene obisa anse na owi obepeso obekọ Madrid na o se yes obekọ na oni Florentino Perez be ebe kasa na wa hwe so obema na ba na no so aba bisu administration adwuma no e nsema Karim Mustafa Benzema enso e kan yenso etimi edi etwa so e wo Valencia bobo konde ba ene so mo appoint a new club director eno nsema efiri onum eba kokopiom dia onum se won ona ne friend Peter Lim de ba ene se ono ankasa ne ba ye friend Kastle no omo eno omo de sa put directorate adwuma na ma no se ombra na afa no so emehwe club no so eno nsema no so efiri ho ba ye si ekire edi ama Tijani Rangers so de ba ene so no so extending a contract with AC Milan club no until June 2030 eno enra and as a confirmation also so etimi eba na woje season goalkeeper Edema FC Barcelona ofri retirement and a buy na oba be sign will impose until the end of the season or see owia or dwendwe ho mfa no podie wanya accept wona kuma mu na adwem sesa konya ne ba obeto aso Edema FC Barcelona diaka and so on impenfo so betimi atwe nkomo na omo so agi atum sansa ne family and kankan ne son school a okono nani agye ho ye papa ɛwɔ yɛ Spain hɔnom san so ɛna ne wife nso so ɔpɛ ɛyɛ kuro no mu ntia no ɛyɛ nsɛm a Sezini ɛnso so ɛtimi adi abɔ kɔkɔ so hwɛɛ no ayɛ ne de yie papapapa na Ama Diallo ɛne Lisandro ɛyɛ Martinez deɛ ba confirmation is ɔmo yɛ out of Manchester United one season a aka no asabrɛ ɔmo nso ntimi si akan ɛmfama boboko no new rule a ɛba ɛne sɛ yɛ ne goalkeepers from next season Aircon 24 Eddie Ebeye Juma says a goalkeeper Ochi ball na ekura unsem more than 8 seconds a referee no eba ebeje corner Eddie etia u team no now the ama opposing eye team na no eye new rule and also so eba say ne say ebia Thibaut Courtois original de Madrid chance aba wache na ekuta na 30 seconds and I say 8 seconds 30 there were 8 seconds ebotra Yabeji corner Eddie Etia Real Madrid Bobo Konenti eno eye new rule eno so baba beshimwa sabre so ya bo akire Eddie Amau ewo dwumadi no so on Kastle 0.3 yenko na ene kokopiema Adam Scott oye adwuma edema Manchester United television osi wadi Bobo Konechi ache na nkomodidi na nemo no osi omo ending komoda se Amorim ombetimi asake na osi supporters no atiase se papa no Onko number the brand of football, new one informa the club Manchester United.
No, in terms of Manchester United, it's not in with the history of the club and everything like that, but that side of it. But right now, it's probably not what Manchester United fans realistically are looking at. They're just looking for a better brand of football. They want to enjoy their football again. It's been a while since we've been challenging for the title, and no one's getting carried away by talks of titles, challenging Manchester City's, Liverpool's and Arsenal's of this world. We're just concerned with what's actually happening right now and the position that we're in and the decline under Amorim on the pitch. We can see work going on behind the scenes, but it is a long, long way away from Manchester United even thinking about challenging for top 4, it would seem right now, never mind the Premier League, Rob.
And no, and some Adam Scott, so it's me kind of found saying, hey, I'm more any GDA or Morimu, so bet me about this I style of play, no, and I say, yes, style of play, no, and so at me at the mom, Sereba and Yoma, every time I quanti brand of football. I in himself as Ferguson, there no boy or be able Pep Guardiola will be any Ancelotti the Anandia and also be any ma Sabri and a slot so edifo for Abre a yet Liverpool and such style of play no brand of new football no more share say Amorim so a bit me at the abroad say so mo koye yasadia na mo say pam coaches ni bebre hard be my team no akwa chi kwanti amaye ne omo agye tum sa Sabri Amorim ni nyina gina no so no so betimi atoto nyomaye.
To talk then about a decline under Ruben Amorim, Adam, do you think that you've gone backwards as a team since he replaced Erik ten Hag?
Results would tell you yes. I mean, what have we got? We got 5-6 Premier League wins in the games that he's had since he came in December. He's had 24 games. We're not winning games. So on the pitch, you could say United have declined under Ruben Amorim. I think that's clear. And results are everything. He talks about that in his press conferences constantly. He talks about the way that he needs to win games to earn time at Manchester United. I think he's very aware of the situation behind the scenes of the football club, and that is brought up a lot, and there is a lot of conversation amongst the Manchester United fan base that Ruben needs his time, he needs his players, he needs to be given a summer like all the previous managers were, but how can this team, which only 2 seasons ago, and yes there's a few players that came in the summer, but only 2 seasons ago Manchester United were comfortably in the top 4, we were winning trophies, we won the League Cup that season in Ten Hag's first season. I think that's hard to grasp for a lot of Manchester United fans, but I think it's a big chunk of the Manchester United fan base understand the underlying issues at Manchester United are more at play here, and the long-term future of the football club. If you listen to Ruben Amorim's first post-match press conference after his opening game against Ipswich, for instance, he says we have to continue going this way because in a year's time we're still going to be here talking about the same problems we've had the previous 4 or 5 years. So he's aware of issues. He's definitely approached it differently behind the scenes than previous managers. The whole player power FC conversation has been there amongst the United fan base for a while now, but he's attacked it front on, and I think a lot of the United fan base are looking at him and feel a little bit sorry for him that he has been thrown into the middle of a season with no backing in January whatsoever apart from Patrick Dorgu, and maybe we need to see out this rough patch and then see what he can do with more of his own players in the summer.
Yes, you know, more shares up upon no, said their coaches in the Babina, Quenya, more signing one players, no, and no more person more money US season, no more share from next season, Econo, Samanon, or signing on one players or pa, no, no, the person, the bear now where Timmy Eddie, a year, and no A and some Swadam Scott, and so I can't the fast and seven, no, I know so your boy Chile so at Timmy Adiama with Jumedian so, the idea, TSC from Nemo, no, Eventure Amos, who could be my GRCC. Gospel Revival Church of Christ, so line or monitor show no live on Facebook and all the better pray before you step out and no and when 70 more young child new be now you know what CP say move follow Jumedian. Young farmer on any 70 and now they can continue on Kastle 90.3.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
kastlefm. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
kastlefm. The sports king.
So 90.3 FM to the Robert Mensah Sports. And I did someone. No, mama now message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. For message no efa so ebra na ya kenkan wodwumade so into me efa amount no so abo pepepe ewo eye fidwe mu ayeba na ya to me ababedi enkoma hodo ayensa akan ewa ha say ye na enya easy Ghana Premier League na ha yen chance o out 6 venues and ampanyifo say omo meet the criteria no ntino Osman Baba yare nyina ka ho say Hearts Accra Sports Stadium so ka ho Legon Stadium ho e ka ho ti say Hearts be born games way Accra so na say why dey say Hearts ko bon ball way Hearts of ko bon ball ko do benya Brancas yakọ ana Hearts ba Cape Coast Hearts bet ma ba Cape Coast aba born games with Cape Coast ntino san ko nyina wa hanu ma yeba be di wo dwumade ne so foul messages nefa 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 foul messages no efa hobra na meje bracken kan nyina e wo dwumade ne so tumi e de amount 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 mema abedefo akwa ba Jungo what's he saying? Jungo. Osman, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Bibia Bokodi.
Yankoponado. Bibia Kama. I don't know so what the name to, but either my look at
me cramisa. Okay, yeah, my
let me show the marketing. My person was sorry, my shadow man, tears and papa, until my way kakra. Bamro Bompay.
Oh,
yes, I'm hoping for the best. Yankoponamba, not Bibia fine. Me mammy cry and I'm sorry I was watching out to hospital. See, and Pabon your body antifat no but come. No to my body faces and now today, BBRI fine. Empire bonnet. Sure. And see Uncle Pon on Sunday Yoruba. Now on tap or come. And another good news, so honor.
Okay.
No shadow knows what catch you.
That means you will be banner.
Oh, nay, mammy in the birthday. And dice in the mammy.
Oh, wonderful, mommy.
You started watching you come on.
Everyone's near penny back birthday pa, mammy back birthday pa.
Okay.
Now, unya body. Say I'm doing chef cake inside. No cake to be a yen what you want because to no church and hosa. Cook no church and hosa. And you know, and mama birthday, and you know, na kukwa dia na kukwa. Agukwa de wet me no. Regina say. I drink dolls wine, drink the kenkan kwa enzi and I go chapel so for pijama say, okay, you can't say for bibika huntu. I go for a boxer senior year since boxer says Osman boxer on ton share. Boxer walk of fiber to say Osman on top boxer win share. Kwaka on tie FK ka go for boxer wa dey best when we FK ko beto sa boxer. I also o share aye ye fancy ho na afi ye to aso na ye ntimi enkoya nim anakwam na so ne obi kwam no nhye yes o so fu ntina ko dey bon nhye ha boxer no fa enye hwe na ye bedi nkomo e wo dwumade no snap yet me akoya nim na any Champions League night that's man
yeah me sure
ntino bibi be si why
Yes.
I smell something.
No muso be show.
We be see ho. Kofo. Kofo na nyumre. All right. But Yamra, na everything come out the first segment no so na na 4 matches pen all Champions League ni munti no. Ye buy first segment e bi e ba be hwe endorse. But Yamra Ronaldo man to me and show. And Ronaldo and Kobe Osman. Say me kind. Champions League no. Oba to me and share. Omko away, omko ball 0-0. Omko Iran. But Iran, okay, Iran for no. Omo national team here very good. But it means so it means so more league no so no. And bad. In general 0-0 be and shebi. 0-0 Champions League no. Aha. FKK on one e kasa o do kanyina aguma sumtia na onya abotre na. Why FKK anya wote na Yamra emeji enkomo ewo ha no say fa na 12KK so there fa na 12KK so fa no eje FKK pusi eye camera na dey free no so nti no ya meji enkomo ewo ha no say na ye hwe enroda amepese ehu pictures no afena officially Ghana Football Association omako presente the new technical team of the Black Stars to the Minister for Sports and Recreation. I hear Tradwa. Brand who has a power Osman. Brand who has a power said ye. They said good and na and now racket so no had a tie. Oh, yeah, cast them and ya with chance and fool. Oh, come on. Now share this one of I know if I don't pencil Uncle B. I don't so ye assistant coach. Tell Senka ko anon de enimi dada. Ana se mo to ano so dada. Broni na ba fofo broni ne we na ma ba foforo. Oni Desmond of na be ka ho bi. Ama fa papa anko me ya pa. Nti no enro mo ko share the minister no owura shefa no shemfimfi the space kama oboni pa. Mo so 70 say. 75 on 76 on anyi pa but no ho de ne. Enti na no mko share minister no na e minister ni shemudie na se no e na ora cat ES Okraku wono ye Ghana Football Association yen president no wono no ye introduction nyina e de e che minister no e no wie no chemu se wono de impefo akofo mo de o maba no betumi aka susu dua sem owo mumu gidie pa o believe ewo the new technical team no emu a ogidi se won betumi de Ghana akwa mu ewo Bosha Stars ne som na kama Ghana fo nyina se gidie a owo ewo mpanyifo ni mu no onimpa say no be deliver success for Ghanaian snafe World Cup pepesi qualifying ho yenso yetumi akobi nto no de ono so ka che minister no say obi na afemu de bia records onye bia obeya ebetumi aboa ma Ghana football no so no etumi akona ni mu nkomo no do na ne de na Black Stars won komo e na omokoye a omo etumi ekodi na ewo nkomo ni mu no na minister for youth and say for sports and recreation honorable Mustafa and say nei Kofi Adams yes ono so no editu dwa say ade ono so no nani age sempanyfo eba anena ase ne omo do omo ba be kire na wono so no se nyankopon se onkoso wanto ne nhira ensuo nwu omo so na fei eduma omo kwakoye no entumi enkoye no so be se obibia technical team no so obibia nyu na afamu die obia enye na afamu die na fei entumi emwa ema Ghana so no yeni enkunim nya no nko a wo se nei ono so be na afamu die bia tumi ede aboa twese nei Ghana betimi qualify akona ni mo so ogide say teamwork no togetherness ebemu a enu betimi ama Ghana qualify enso atumi eda kwakopie mu ewo World Cup racing officially no technical team na kwakohia the Minister for Sports and Recreation a wo ma kwakose ne nsamu instruction ne bo say ombe yo mafemu die bia no metumi aboa ma Ghana qualify akwakopie mu enso ewo World Cup no enso ase na emu no ne kopie mu a owura ne din enso ede Shefa efa ne de no enfan to aso the advisor no ono so ede atudwa sem wono so no na o surprise pa omre no racket okreku frɛ no Manchester no mukohia ya wo mo ekoka Black Stars won sem so mra me Black Stars enho adwuma na so ka che no nani ji hu ye papa power project a o de to nanim no na wo se so far no why impress papa so oba Ghana man mu no hu se Ghana e wo talent ye papa na we happy about everything a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ yɛ ɔman Ghana mu na ɔsɛ deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ obiara ɛyɛ ne sɛ ne obiara ɛmra ɛyɛ the round table no na afei yɛnka ɛho mmom na Ghana qualify ntumi nkɔ ɛyɛ World Cup no ɔsɛ I think it's possible sɛ Ghana bɛtumi qualify akɔpie mu ɛnso ɛwɔ World Cup no ɛnso ɔsɛ Ghana wɔ talent paa wohwɛ players ɔmo ɛbɔ modern wɔ amanɔne Europe no ɔmo yɛ adeɛ ɛna afei local players nso yɛ adeɛ ɔmo ɛwɔ ɔmo Ghana ha nso so a ɔmo ɛtu kɔ akɔ amanɔne ɔhwɛ ɔmo no nso no ɔmo ɛyɛ adeɛ papaapa ne nyinaa ne kabɔ mu a ɛbɛboa ma Ghana football no nso no ɛtumi akɔ n'anim ɔsɛ on the role as technical advisor ne deɛ ɔsɛ ne role no ne experience ne very very important a ɔsɛ I want to help Otu tie paa ɔsɛ bɔ ɔbɛnyɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔboa Otu ado ɔsɛ we have talked I'm not the head coach Otto is the head coach and maybe I see one thing we can make better when we work together. I'm not the man to tell that this is not good or bad. No, we have to talk. We have to work as a team. And in German, we say 4 eyes is better than 2. Again, I can say, man. I say German because 4 eyes is better than 2.
Like 2 heads are better. Ah,
it's not Germany phone. I can to the head coach. Or to the head coach. On that din komo. Oba chena dwo oba ka bibi da chena. O say yen komo na wo so mu no mu di. O mu work together. Na Ghana so no entimi enko na ni. Wo so experience ye papa. Wo de ba be bo Otuado. No the Ghana qualify and so to me akopie mu e wo say on Ghana chances no wo say onu de ogidi say e possible pa say Ghana betuma qualify wo say we have to go to the next 2 games a Chad game no Madagascar game no we have to go into this game with confidence with a winning mentality so with this no wo say ogidi say Ghana e betuma qualify akopie mu e wo USA Canada and Mexico that is what we have to do. Any and sama around the Eddie Schaefer so no Eddie atudrenti ano Blasters technical team no na guy ye twen say ye minister ne mransa ne abomudin ne ade nyina no ye bomudin before the minister no but now no makoshia minister the blessings Eddie ama omo say omo nko enko ye dumaden na Ghana en qualify kopie mu e wo World Cup no asibi.
The real is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle the Sports King.
Yendi enkomo emfa eye sa ensemi ho the official meeting between the Black Stars technical team and the Minister for Sports and Recreation, Osman De Venga.
Mr. Mamanda view. But before then, I mentioned that my young Rishi Mammy.
They no bad day no.
And the Mrs. Mary Crunchy. There now da or ye dice in the mammy. And I can say in ya crazy baffle.
Sure.
Yes, or any mammy on your bush afternoon and pose a message every day. You're trying to muntum naman can wait, my family. I say happy birthday to the person who's always inspiring us. As the Bible says in Proverbs 9, chapter 11. For through wisdom your days will be many, and your years will be added to your life. May the wisdom from God enriches life, adding meaningful years and a foundation for blessing. Happy birthday, Mrs. Mary Crunchy. We love you. Into where Busafunya na Wakaboma was a message where was about, but particularly Kwesi Ba for Dicey and was in Tumna, young rich and mammy a happy birthday. Mr. Bam meaning shared that. But then at least many any influence on my brabo.
Okay.
And then I'm a catcher.
I also didn't share that.
Meaning shared.
And I'm in a share
yes. So interested. That is life. Yes.
Yeah.
Your university no level 100 wo UCC wakuho. Na almost weekend be a noze buy 5 loaves of bread. And now there's some there one from brain. It be a fish. It will be feed me a bankwana ku container or cheddar. Boy sitting in anu. Obi abenya bi na ways into no mama and a power Yakupon on show. Then they use what tways which is a day in Shani Biana. Yakupon what was a guabra bomb on my nature na a honzina for a honzino. Was so a tumina in your view honum. And see Madame Crunchy Yakupon on show on your cousin happy birthday to you. And that's here you must on the birthday. And I can say any must see to you. Shake.
Okay.
Yes. Sisi was a bro. See Brahima was so Yakupon on show. And then that milk of now or estate junction baby. Now I park in the car. It was to make a form on a power. Now by your minds will fear then a baby on can Ima a tire friend Abeku. Brother Abeku and coupon on also on your cassette. na onton supon fonku wa brabom na me be bia no baby ontum na onkon kana from one na ye nhira we busuafo nyina so wondo honom na me hwe bi ma yenkɔ n'anyim kakra na yenzi komo. And then I mean, that meeting no, particularly I was happy because now you expected this meeting will convene and I hear some man can be from over. But then say matches now the number of days I work you for the international break and matches now. Now I mean, sure any Ghanaian would expect the Honorable Kofi Adams now come to know crack the whimp no, because obey don't know cast a tough and kasa, especially with regards to the coach, you know. In some manner or Kade, he's going to demand a lot from the coach and then over sharing the contract. You know, if you had the amazing Markham stand wahadi, me name the sort of contract I want you to have to sign here after him not being able to qualify Ghana to the AFCON. No, or sounds yes still in charge of the national team, because any other national team will be a performance-based contract. Maybe now different from whatever we've seen. Is I cannot tell. Your new coach be called AFCON. Okay, you know when to man qualify from the group. Na lanka so be impon aba park na nyamade djuma no ro sana if na ba ja to the coach no ko. Nti so bi anu wa qualify so when to man qualify wa in a group na you expect there or cheda ka yetum na ya qualify na you two countries no. Na yentum yan qualify especially when two of those countries no one matches won fie no. Ruby no how adwene kakra. But then fast for say the posture of the eighth na bibi actually to add on this. In fact, one wape ESCO members ni bi once watch one descent there coach numbers in so even from the World Cup mpono and Frederick Kachi started or Kastle. Some of them once one back coach no but I share the FA president na Kastle say bibi actually them obeye bia na obeboa coach no obeye reason why I wait to na we beef up the technical team no tin the technical advisor aba and after was the assistant coach wasaki bi no was bia ba be shemi bi ode omo bo na won hwe no won tum na wonye adwuma no and magana ni bia ba expecting you there bo na yer bo no yenya results na yer hwehwe no so ye bobo ye ba wie na ya qualify ko with the World Cup na na yenyo baji but then ye hwem we see in the past na ye twene be na that evidence for the future the trajectory na yer hwehwe ne be na ye ba ye especially when yet na had the FA met the coach no no omo on the reasons into yentumi an qualify yanko AFCON no be me for the reasons wasn't many flimsy excuses. In fact service nyase bi arenyum those issues o kase from wunyina no these are the issues almost every national team bia no a coach you manage the egos of your players a coach you don't have that ample of time and your players in your training obi anya 7 days maximum 7 especially say about club footballer. What 2 days to know I got a with team no kwa akobọ na result no nta ba catch them because players no on back campntem players ni bi no na we indiscipline na ekwa camp mood no nya good onya me management dem make sure that camp mood or camp no obe good ho no ya coach no nti me nyim what I was sense na ya ba mo ebo na bi be different ho no but I'm praying and hoping there me ese wa kwa akọ meeting na wonya wetum waje no at least let's see that my glimpses and the progress there. Ebotum na ya bibi wo honom na ya koe nanyim. However, yenyina ye okrom hade. And the last game at Kastle Stadium, last but one no. Keto Kreku the camp of the Black Stars. Yet send some more catcher players no. In fact, otumo you see yan past records in history. And not the true players no nyom there. Shesule Muntari mu, She Michael Essien mu. She one our boy in the 80s na no. The feat awaje was in Ghana. I was also expecting there. And the ministers on Kaket Oba Ncheno. Now so on your board on Kanchana there. Also show who predecessor, Kwesi Nyantechi. Show you more to the blasters in the bed, but yeah, you ask Madden will be anime and wadi. These are the things I know some expected there. Minister should have also talked tough for Honum. But then when question Honum, it was very diplomatic. Just maybe we need that more cool environment, cool tempers, no. Na yen kan yin boom as a unit no. Na yen nye dwuma no. I think there diplomatically make the wotum ye dwuma na wa akobwa. Now let's talk about the technical director. Ruby some ken nya bibi a kire me there. Papa no me nya gizi wonumu.
Gizi wonumu.
Yes.
Oh.
Eh na Ruby eba na ba ka kire me there. Eba Ghana had you are impressed with our football. Yen local football. Local football was no kodu okrum hade. For how many weeks and because of ebini wunti no ball yen gbe okrum hade. For how many weeks na yeti no krom hade wan kasa no peka there it is only 6 stadia and okrom hade ya able to the Ghana Premier League. In the catch if everything is okay with our footballer, onye mfutu bi na eprezu go enyuma. Is it not because you are in front of the minister and you need to say something to make the FA look cleaner now? Let's be honest with ourselves. Yes, no kwana ya fama ye ho. Ebe no areas hu don koye no. Me feel that such meetings no, it presents you the opportunity, the platform no. Osa kawadu na chawadu no honom. Then one away stakeholders ni na going back to drawing table no. Wa hwe na we zun komo na wa ye nie. Yanya jitum na urban talent okroma hade ya Ruby ye will be okroma hade ya ankasa. But I'm going to for their policy and talent, no. And the most of the players are will make moves outside of Ghana no. On your Ghana Premier League, and on your the Division 1 League, no. Majority of them are academy for was one co. It's urban talent, and you to me will be Okroma Hadi. But I can make my question the South America for no Brazilian League, no. A question the Argentine League, no. Even Colombia, John Durano for him. Yes, sometimes they bring 1 or 2 they will move and go. But you should young quality will come Haden. One more hen and I want to move for the Premier League no ma. What to work mainstream Europe. Majority of them will go even outside in Pono. Less than 1 year, they are coming back again. It's NBC. What are we not doing right for young league no ma? League no to me and Kromade. He should be honest with Ruby. Let's be honest because me feel there. Our technical director no. Since you never be your money because one, you are not only going to focus on the Black Stars. But urban here and destiny now when you're busy honum. Okay. Especially when actually you're under 17, under 20 or your local players no and easy feed or those areas no. Intend to me a senior year. How do you make sure that what you progress player to the Black Stars? Inside I say can 2009, 2010, 11, 12 one no. Yeah, transition those 2009 under 20 World Cup winners no. Majority of them know when your local players are. So Ruby, let's be honest. I mean, me feel the baby will start if you know. Also, everybody is focused on good football. Obia and also for you teams. Obia come Hanum saying Obia is focused on good football, good youth football, and you know we are all hoping Ruby, for the best. What I say, your focus that it should translate into your Premier League. Who Premier League not then? Who Division 1 not then? It me feel that when he was just being diplomatic. Me feel that one says obi awo yen adwuma for definitely but different the institution na wa fa na adwuma no but I am meeting a chain na me ka efe no ho no obi say me tete commentary we na omo me sheda me nyagizi e bia okose kokom won anka say obaka won asemi we discuss one problems no because one part of obakore one ntamfi no pado. Okay. Maybe so question inside that they would want to talk about.
But we are on a message or them Ghana phone now finally say well say I know we are not very happy because the team didn't make it to the AFCON. But please give us the support. I want to talk to the players, also train players. I want to help the staff. I want to help the coach so that we come back stronger. Believe me. But for this, we have to work very hard. Yes. The players have to feel proud playing for Ghana. Players outside from Ghana or the local players have to feel hungry for a call-up to play for Ghana and Ghana for football, and we have to come back. So please give us the support. Stay behind us. Yeah, we are supporting
the support we've been giving them. Is I'm on the man. Yeah, I'm supporting the dad. So that we are giving them the support. It's America there. In some more can you know? Then you know allow double. May I put it in a work no? But you show the reality on the ground. How many times a local players in your phone based on merit? Yeah, for local players don't come a blast us in because we need to calm down tempers. That's what we do. So I the man. The last time I offered Jerry a free call up no Kamubia. It was because we more film. So these are the things that we are saying. Maybe this is going to be the new move. I was a new direction. If that is the case, I agree. Then your local football here. Yes, and players, local players when you're hungry enough there. So your opportunity. But those players are when your opportunity are working. If you put it to show one talent, no was sir. One from our what local league was a Bob that was called the Black Stars, no. Maybe was sir. Richmond Lamptey. You call AFCON one. But about some local see what honum. But you know a different. You could one no. Now you pack when you don't go gunten. Every year ban yemu. Yehuana. And to be I feel there with this particular issue necessary. Yes, we share ways in common work be a honum. Supporting Ghana for years am one. Yeah, you may be other one to no call name. But America there, as no the foundation no. Say your foundation in ya, Ruby, you would struggle. Enya foundation e na orun ko enyim. Inak Williams on jana club on club Ghana had it over because of the money to no no. Semanyamu they will come in to play for the national team. But eba na se wo coach no what technical daga to no no. On to me team ni. On to me the best out of the boys na. Eba they are not patriotic. Those conversations I am mempada majatum. Mempada majatum kra because board or rumba. Inti na odu baby no final matches no bi mwotwe won hu film because we know about premium no mbo. And also our tired legs. Part odu baby no hwe no ho a ofu the ball no bompo a o concern the club football no as a priority to club football the national team. Oremba. That's the level we could do honom. Inti na ba different ye ba ya. Omo boys obo hu there say patriotic no we feel the one lack na. What be beshim wo honom. What's the emotions beshim in their games? What's that man can what beshim in their games or honom? Ruby should start from meeting our
okay, but also obebo to ado pa obebo
someone once have fun and the meeting up but yes suppose that I'm a cursory I know yes ba show that everybody you been difference be within our local league na you bonus why you call up at least 3 or 4 players from the local league no once we to know our room quality na can asem no not just the yen fro be na yen fo no kon yen the Afro local player. These are the things that we are saying.
All right.
But Ruby, I feel there for me the meeting it was just okay because Mobesa no besi. Minister will talk tough, but now let's understand now. He's going to work.
I want to
when we had the chance, no, had on code stage. I doing this. Make sure that coach Obakere Wojano because in Bernard Ben cry. It's no, my kind of wish them the very best of luck. So I've gone into me and World Cup makes me a canoe. Point board up on each other and your bad and family. Into you to me say you money.
2 games say what this month yet me in I acquire him cry.
A child no Mozambique.
And Madagascar.
Yakupo no boy.
Okay, Osman Davanga and I attend Kano na me ko FKK why o FKK Fabrasa na ye menye de be ye me ko FKK ho na fe ye ntumi to aso na ye ni enkomo Kastle 90.3 FM sini mama de messages aba no o de manya bocha ma kenkan de ma obetumi do de no so afa WhatsApp message ni so line so 0244 743143 0244 743143 which media fa ye WhatsApp number no so e de aba na making kind of the amount FKK yen komo.
Yeah, I believe say Ghana nenka yen pet Sam Ruby say you bit me ye technical director the actually especially when government assistant new sports minister but na ye kwa kushia mo ananke bia ye walk up no na strictly ye kwa kohwe bonuses ahodo a players ni behia na team no so behia preparations towards it na I say they could beyond that ye sure ye walk up no ye sure ye technical aspect no so me san say your boy setting off con bia ye ntimi am qualify and after the AFCON qualification na Ghana ye ntimi am kono Ghana for dodo na eba beji tumu se yen coach no enya de from so bebre no efie yen coach na wom se players no so de on beka ho but there is a coach or show mo or show players no quality and that players no so ntimi blame mo bebre se na ye we movement so ani yen players and individually you omusu na mo perform or mo various clubs Kudus with West Ham that time under David Moyes now performing consistent results and no dey ma goals assists no dey ma Conference League or kwa no performing and sana over Premier League no so the first season how he started how I know she goes in man of the match ni na no GBC na so na ekoye Thomas Partey with us na nye bad it was okay Jordan Ayew before so be movie akọ West Ham yai no so wo Crystal Palace and no so perform ye and so we share in place na do draw na no say oh ye individual no e dey see omo performance no omo French league na ekuye so etimi ade mo Spain no mo ebo mo Germany no mo egusua ebo even na ye hwempo se ebe broaden e kwan fa so celebrity players ni bisanse na ebi mo so pick up the pieces uba local so at least Jerry free ezo nya kwanya ebowura mu in fact in the first game kokoshe go team de mind in terms of the players performance no na entise mre bi abeka say ye in players in various clubs na na performance ne enyenti so odi omo eba eye national team na abeka say bi ebebre kakra so ye koko hu say coach no any obi ana say any performance in terms of tactically young grooming players young come wembom the omo ye omo clubs and ye nya sa best performance in from ni nya and ye be un host of excuses ye di kan osina wo nya emra dodo emfa any players na enye training any after AFCON also sa report or the call there nay players ni be attitude enye ebim so report here mantem any sanyo man the she ni nyina no for us any for me I felt say no onye fit say obetimi aye Black Stars coach and national team coach senior side and one asem na eka no and me wo gidie say sanyo man nyina no so you obi a as coach now we need sa boss no sa gat na obetimi dey sanyo man na for me now we deserve say obetimi a coach I think say sa chapter na yatum and baby ani ababedu na efe no for me automatically a kwan omo fa so kofa shafa bae any sa omo technical bench one of my assistants no mo sisan bi akofa Desmond of fair baba be she means say in fact how many Ghanaians ya adwen so tuado enya de but so mbe you or no as a person as head coach na firo ne de da enya de ombe take sa decision no lie and so for me the mere fact say omo tu sa na mo no say also omo kofa a technical director ba no be head the head coach no almost so omo asese no wa kire no so omo sesemu no na e ka kire nyina so omo agya tum na mom die nti omo nsesa the head coach no de I am probably nim say dru sa stage na the head no the o head team na as head coach no on ya na ye sacrifice ni from but ye case de efe no nya ready nya willing say on be sacrifice the head coach ye otoado it's why now do na aka said MC Grace ekuta the special enormous inshira kro da no so no eso enu ntina amefin but e bi mo so link ni to whatever promises omodiama no ni sika sem kra say bi kra drop percentage from it no e bi mo so resist that question enu ntimi blame all because efi na nkasa na mo kwan a amasia da na etimi de banti say new sports minister aba na also nya the benefit of so behu omo anu omo baba be ye adwuma in fact ono so no omo na ye adwuma as sports minister the coaches na under him into so ohu omo personally and onu po before so be ba no so atiti bi nya mia manu masem onu ananu masem a o kan ye se efe ni bi in fact o si esco members ni bi aba be ka a kire no so omo de coach no omo ni gidie woni mu o si the playing body ni bi nso so ebi aka asem ni bi amanate sanso e na ex players enso aka kire ni say coach no onya de so it means say eka sports minister no kwa ko be effect sa changes no anase nkono an ko betimi aboa se mpo se new coach bi na be kwa kofa na ko betu o man panyin fo anase obe kire na adwen de a cho man panyin se ampa coach ni de nya foforo a ka be boa yen ewo yen World Cup na ye kwa koboni so sa nyomani nyina kekambo mamem hu ni say still the environment na adwuma no ho nom edin edema the new one the technical director about the sports minister and even Oraket no ho na nkasa leaders FA president ni diama no adwuma no enso etime den edemaye de na meto a mebusa me ho ne say suddenly changes bi be ba na do to do be kekan players no attitude the obeki kan no let's assume admit it ni assume say players no if say bi mo sa ill be about him omone no ewo issue a yenjintum say bia omode a che no still na no coach no obetimi rise to the occasion sa gidie na ye ni mu na players no so any wo ni mu no it as if say players no ebe accept ye be kwa body e wo nyina but don't be here a coach bia ni brilliant no and I said that technical acumen no obetimi affect into players ni mu because bedroom rebi no e beji players ni sem because mind you say yes we any other technical coaches ni kwa akohia so ati asienti so mo tie kire na so mo omo nyoma yemfa ne say kudus mo betie se fo mo beku mo beti mo ti dia maga no be bo bibia dia maye but coach be opponent coach be to one ma ono so e direct affairs o ka kire ni players say Kudus aha na offer munche no ha die na yeso ye coach ne beye e dia stop sa de no e honom na me issue ni wo
e na shefa so bebo ano no
shefa no ba bi ote no otoma ni otu adu bia otoma ni no wia o de shefa de no beye adwuma bra so de ne dia no e ka ho also de dia ne ka ho
okay
enti enye automatic sa e bia shefa obviously otuado na brabo nyina no beka se Germany e na onyaye enti e bia one no e communicate no enye issue ikubi impose bia one na share one way or the other bi ama e bia one no edi nkomo bi e bia omo di dwuma bi da eno no wo ho nti se eye so easily so ombeto omo ho ase a link up that one is so easy and simple but un say yaka bibia chro na say ya kire o bibi say ye no eno no wo ho obu obegada say new dissemination oko disseminate news yaka news a wan kasa wachro wa pass you through wa from tisi aba betena kura de wa ye kura sometimes wa no fofom utimi yam from so ebi wonum kura ade ne down wisem na tisi ye de phone eye wo ha bo se message bi aba be bowram wan hwe abetoto apapa so enti eye difference wo sua de no na wo ye de wo implement it o practice it na baba ye effective na ye adwuma. That is where Utuado ni problem no ewo. So for me it could be say shafa ebema ni bibia, in fact all the tricks and everything bet me their mano, but games no ekwo na ekwo yenim no ukwa akwohye omo adwumu ababil and shafa den no minim so obekwa akotra bench wo bi ontena ho bi intimi dem hunu say ye din ediama but
ama assistant too
mind you say about short time a short time this month ya near about 20 say
that be 17th year
17th year no bom dia 20 17th year yes and a short time for us to make all those to make up with all those negativity na a buying around a team no. But me de so Tuado edru me bi otu anamon e ko Thomas step party ho o say party issue no enke obia ko be ka se obe excuse no from the national team no but Otuado etu anamon ko ho ene ne ko kasa enye ono nko a me hu picture bi so oni Jordan so ko kasa ibiem Kudus so otekisa yes opportunity no so ene ne ko kasa yenye hopeful ni enya sa gidie ne se ni nyina de ye nyina no ebe play important role ebe masa positivity vibes no etimi aba ama players no omo etimi because the Kenya it's all about the World Cup qualifiers no say ya AFCON na nko na ebobo World Cup no na say no so yan qualifier e free na ko between you and me yenim so Otuado pressure be ba no so no enye pressure wa efe no pressure be ba no so no enye pressure keto but ni nyina akiri no Ghana World Cup ebeboye amount for investment omo ye no ni nyina no ebeji nsem make investment aminim de eka so at ya say from the government end from whatever end obi nso atrase ahihye ne nyoma say 2026 de wa ye nyina no anye bia no obefa ho akoyida Canada USA anase Mexico dem say out because amount for the omo Kenya USA ene ye Canada mo be ko bia mo amosho mo movies ne bia mo person be ko but for me abiti here I will compare you maybe the person be a Canada and I say US and America. I think say I know you just by the way.
Right.
But on the serious note, no, a SSI introduction no ebeba. And maybe now we expect say minister no be chi obi no say na Osman Eka no. Maybe I want be the other than be adwin but Kofi Adams minimum so ya koye one of those bosses na in front of camera no best resri. But ban the real deal na. Behind the scenes, off cameras, Obebu Bonadre who etimi e de akire omo. Menye sure so obeba aba be kan animasi so I throwing sa picture no de akire Ghanaians say oh yeah adwuma no. Dabi. Enye no eno nye the case. It was almost resre ye bibia kama. But sa serie no eni se oya mani road o mutiri mu say ono so baba be te say de Urua Yusuf Mustafa Babeye no Obaba be te say de Esiama Urua Esiama so ne omoye ne any other sports minister somebody with the exception of Neil Antiva Napoy no from the word go Oba no mo hu say on the mini business ono mo mesresre sa medidi ɛwɔ yɛ the same bowl mu enti ɔno deɛ ɔba no no de saa deɛ ne neba but me hu sɛ Owura Kofi Adams I mean onkuta saa skin no deɛ ɛpɛ nyina ne sɛ yɛn bɔ no bɛ revive ɛbɛ sɔre biem nia yɛnya saa results na from 2006 World Cup eba pass it through to 2010 World Cup in fact 2014 pono just enyoma bi ekokosi bonuses no but in terms of the game no there yeah bad cry ese Roma 2018 antimi anko there but after yeah boy ho modern wo AFCON no mu until 2019 started say tiba and ye nyina ye hu there aba be see some pepe
tiba mpokwan kai ma friends say Kwesi apia kra na atena ho because of AFCON no free group stage ni mu just say run of city no free mu na ko sake no akofa sike akono aba be yadwuma
yes and na be mu that lances no so mo ka say after say coach Kwesi apia koye no ebia obi abeka say ba no CV wise no was ro chair na and also in terms of say wa bo adwuma onu po de na club side that is say Chris apart from on who
be Milo so
na hwan himfa Milo nya Ghana ni team abeka say no abeka swat ase ntie bia saa two coaches na abeka say bia na nko in terms of empempen so no ono omo bebo ebra kakra na say mpo Chris there na ofa than Kwesi apia na bia Milo apart from omo hwan biem nti say ubetimi asake coach Kwesi apia why not eye Otuado a wabo AFCON went me fan qualify me giri say chapter na ya tum bibia che so person Otuado e continue nti yen hwe de Shafa e be on board Shafa e was a rich experience na ode ba ni CV and everything or AFCON winner and everything or experience e wo Africa yen land so onim bibia wo yen game no mo ba yen Ghana yen situation yen problem no em say e bro so ama em say si e kase no nti ye de World Cup qualifiers no kwa be ye bibia em say Shafa no mpo no ye no mpo ye nya gide wo no mu say adwuma na obetimi aye yes because Ghana de me susu say problem no e bro so e go beyond even the coaches and all that I was say ye nyina coming together ni enhwe ba bia de ye be kwa akosi but still adwuma na so
okay me da say FKK and I attending Kano
the real sports is here
Neuer's caught in no man's land it's Marley
Kastle the sports king
Mr. Wa send a message about test line so bet my say try my WhatsApp message so many beji hu ye papa making kind amount na facing some challenges be what I say but ni na no be a network na yes some way to bet me that fa WhatsApp number na so na I can kind amount no 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 my phone call snap at from Rasu be the official meeting between the GFA and the technical team of the Black Stars and the new sports Minister no abaso amene obi aka na famu de Ghana fo be yam mu asa Ghana be qualify to the World Cup a enye Otuado ne nimpanyefo nko a Ghana fo nso dodo na gina mo so nhye mu de ne mu nsem no ena abedafo ebiebie mu e de amaye me fa course na tie fo mra so bi 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408-354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby Adam.
Aquarium organizer.
Miss Ruby, I'm a from them.
Yeah, who you aquarium?
Woman of Mensah and Central Region. Miss Ruby, I am there. I'm a ball in the Queen. You can you try down or the Quadamabua. We are done. Since I quit you down, you will Chado. We have mechanics so Chado, so the Yellow Quadra. I am Ghana from the since I actually saying. Otuado no kwangoti anya se agba mo de dem pai bele ta ne chiza kana ba sa no lo boko yin tasisi aquarium de me judi Otuado ni mu ai to bi afi yedu do ni mu ai we do that
aquarium. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Simple Bogani.
Simple Bogani achem kadeni.
Boga etio.
Yo ano pe metia me niaba. Ano me niaba na pe wapom ti say.
Bibia e boko pa.
Ere nyamiase. Yo se Ghana eni coach bia. Manu Otuado ya. Ndi pampa bancha na chinadie we bia ene magana na enadie na de me champion league me kwama
ayo eya wo de fa Champions League ni share chance yemra. Hello, good morning. Me ba chodin me be free. Oh, hello. Olu. Okay, Olu yetio.
Yo, nyan pesa me kan say. Well, player de Koko no. Utuado no. Any ni keto krekuni. Ka ni Utuado obebo blaster na me tua me John Pesi bobo pa temo bobo na san. So, nti one na adwen say press no. Omo ye papa o. Omo ye papa so ni na omo ye papa fo. Nti o kasa kire o ma na so ijana bi na o kasa. On hwe kasa mu yi. Ka tapai no Olympic na say Bankuran of Fabi Pelisi, France, Jackson, and the Bob last time you know the call, the same Morino, or the Macration, extra Jackson, and Bagana. That's how much of Buyana or the press Boman, so it is a Krakun
Okay, Olumida says 0244 408 046 0244 408 354. Yeah, the Black Stars new technical team headed by Utuado and the technical advisor Koshia Minister no nay. One more na di Ghana Kuntiente Chinian qualifying for World Cup. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, Timink. Hello, good morning. Bobody understand brebium na yen twaso 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Mefa be 2 calls na fe ye de sina ya ba be din komo ewo UEFA Champions League no emu na fe games ahodo a etwa de agu ene no so no ye to me aba be ka eho asem eno ti no finally Otuado ye na kire wie nti no ye na kwache minister wie na minister so age na tuma wie die na se enimu na ye konti Ghana ni so be so qualify for World Cup ni bi nko ade a any support to Otuado ni players no na fe ye fa Ghana nko ye nim. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Obapa Misubi.
Inshallah taxi driver ni.
Obapa Misubi ncheni anape women na.
Yeah, that's it.
Otuado na no de kwaza. Na no Otuado anso sanage. Omo nko nke jina no nsa no on 250 fa tawo kakaka bi mpapa n'anyimo. On 2 no nto fi akasa. On me na nwo no nye adwum because isi ya aka efe na wa ansakan. Ya me adum na so ansakan. Onye adwum ma bia hu de obi an interview na adwuma na. Omeyehu. So we interview na adwuma so omeyehu because this time around no nyanya adlo. Africa Cup of Nations Ghana yanko. Nti se World Cup no so na yanko a na kire Otuado na la no mo do mo no so enwa. Nini mo me dinka nyanya anka Otuado na la anka wo sakan. But once I can go to you. Na kire ana no de e bako. Ye beta na ti.
Okay. Meda say inshi yentai Otuado achi shefa so onyo na coach no na so be na afemu de bia de aboa ama Otuado ay successful you know any nya ne ba Otuado na osman ye de be ma no why no. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Ten Hag ni
Miss Ruby Ten Hag.
Ten Hag it you.
Miss Ruby ya bazina wasisa wo GFA no ana enjo Otuado on sisa na
no de on sisa ba de abenefo bia be ka no ho se omemeboa no
nti abenefo no betina dugout ni ma wona betina bench amaye na
ba ko betina Otuado nchen na ba ko atena stance nim
Don Pencil kan ho bi
Don Pencil do ho dada ba ye de na be ka ho Desmond offer na be ka ho no betina Otuado achi pe
anti Desmond offer ba wa be ka Otuado no
on Otuado immediate assistant nti no
okay but Miss Ruby so Otuado no don why them head coach ni da Miss Ruby been easy to both more in to be over there to in your World Cup no I doubt they able to be qualified because she ain't saying Otuado na no ho me my idea technical director na do be work for na but so Otuado na no wa nsa na djuma ni yehu de djuma no ntumi ye because excuses all the me na or your manageable what for obi at na Europa what for the be djuma. You have to know that this excuse is the main people or a feeble, a very, very feeble excuses and consider a catching hand of let's say to my age, no, I'm not today to make World Cup able to qualify. This will be
Meda say hello, good morning.
Ghana's best female sports presenter, a host and commentator. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Asa Khalifa, the taxi driver.
In fact, let's be frank. It's a 30 minutes. I said, we have too much.
Oh,
and I want to say,
Debbie, I'm more edupa. Hey.
I go cry or you want to count on. No, more no me biscuits back at you. Say, the last time you made 2,000 with your baby. And you know, say in the modern form, a lot of changes. And I don't know.
I was just around 2021, yeah, 2000.
2021, quite the coach.
About 4 years in it.
Oh, man, I am ready. Say, Nanke, Uncle Farmer, I think I say, I'll take us home. Because, what you move about it. But Miss Ruby, say any charge, Anna, then Madagascar. The question is, and answer the thing is, we may qualify to the World Cup. Afterwards, World Cup national. Master, yeah, you see, then was not about mine. Because it's a cast of 2 months or 3 months or so. We can qualify, but I see no World Cup, I see matter, and sure, yeah, I'm going for my I'm being honest.
Okay.
Maybe you need a top-notch coach to, to coach Ghana Blaster because who share the pedigree of these our players. Sebi, naturally, no coach be only pedigree. They may override this coach. What I said, senior top-notch coach. I know one of my own player no company. Who to me, I can say, or my instructions how you know, Bill. But anyway, yeah, they just people in the country, and so one of them feel said they take on their own. So, you're fine. I don't care. Ghana boy. Okay. Fine. It doesn't affect me.
All right.
What I said.
Me family last caller. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Obi.
Babaski.
Miss Obi.
Babaski, it's you.
Miss Obi. World Cup. Se qualify, group no. I will about top na qualify.
What about top na?
Friend. Match bia no abata na agbo na kwa top ala street.
Okay.
Dem team so wani wo group yede. Dem team ebe man for me a head coach me FKK assistant abi e qualify kra. Miss Ruby, our friend technical director no. Ano na gasa no problem nene. Asemi here na our friend Usman aka. Yeah. No onko na no toy happen ya mo san na chi ko Germany. Because you man obey no nim no do. Ghana league ye boy me but why ye besebesa aye me boboy aba the day ye league ni papa na dey da be na so waka fan be there ombobuo coach it is say baby je wana kata na bobuo coach na wala abegumenti no party no for the baby no sir papa ni who mari ya ntam na wo monko.
Okay, me da say once the entire my cancer asem ne say krom ha yedi si wa ha na ya ba beto aso ama no ne yenya for technical director pe na it say the ono na obeji adwuma na ye ne but o chen say adwuma no de otuado na be ne kase na ono he is there to support otuado obeche na adwen ono ne be din komo ba otuado no adwum otuado ne boss boss ono ne be din komo but otuado no na Black Stars when say nyina no esini na so nti no ono aha the tennis
so you say we fresh alpha okomo amo tender yin no mo CV for a Black Star job no before so mo appoint you
otuado na man fa no
no man fa
e na penny for kra nti mo
na nipa no onye enough so be your head coach but enough so be your technical director
ora keto kekua yamra na fe yemedi nkomo enti no nyame yadno on the 17th of March abrantia wo hwe de wo phone no so hwe ha nyame yadno on the 17th of March ye ne Chad mebo wa Accra Sports Stadium ye wi mebo Madagascar eno na Madagascar for no almost stadium no meeti CAF air standard nti game be ko so Morocco ti we de Ghana si ye hwefia shawe we de
esi bia o da so kasa asewe
enti say
identity esi
o so ma to game na ko baby
enti
it's up to us to take the advantage of that and one
no the advantage in this
some
advantage we na ni dey
some more Madagascar kro ni mu
just say dey ni nda hoda Sudan abe fa kwan so a kire still ye ni nda
what I'm trying to say on my game na Madagascar home so without their supporters no it's up to Ghana say be niema ye No, ebe ye ma ye near taking the advantage of that because I know home value.
Morocco supporters in you.
Yeah, take the advantage. So now no, we should try said the Asan baby no this time we should learn from it and move on. That's it.
Yeah, gamer. And yes, support on best support against you in the mo.
Yeah.
And now Muyana. Muyana was I
Until no Madagascar game no and pay for the question Morocco. A senior man make us a share and the man make us a never cake in a cassa. I said yet no na yet to me acquire him a sound of free enough. Yamra Yamato so No, it's 57 minutes past 7. Yeah, kwama no ne akoshe ensem emu ediama with the UEFA Champions League games ahodwa etodwa and then no now say good morning Miss Ruby. I'm Isaac from UCC. I wish Real Madrid the very best of luck in their game against Atletico Madrid. That game no a draw. Bono. Simon Beko be able to maybe no mushe because Madrid game no a draw. Asman, Madrid game no say.
Goes won.
Yeah. Okay. Madrid game there say.
Over 2.5.
Okay. Goes to goes from the draw. As I draw the 2-3 draw.
Oh yes.
Then I'm not calling back. Come 4-4.
Yes.
If I bet my bags, then we had to mess with her. I come out. Until Jenny come out Champions League 4 matches. Neto draw Dortmund Signal Iduna Park Sehu Gracia ne Mudi agro be dimu yase o hase na ti hano Sehu Gracia ne sabit samo. What's nothing I do not pack. Say FKK Dortmund, the Champions League, they are different Dortmund. So we should trust Dortmund against Jonathan David Nini Lille for to me again maybe Basa Hono money I don't know. Na Aston Villa almost share Club Brugge for no quiet fast Atlanta for no say Club Brugge for to me show man ye. Into the Marcus Rashford and in Oli Watkins and then Marcus send go for team power. Ascension where you want come out honey the best but Eddie at the Club Brugge Tintino, the best be and fire who are na PSV Eindhoven, Arsenal, the Gunners, yay! Thomas Partey and Mikel Arteta. Osman, overcome say Mikel Arteta was Arsene Wenger, pa. Minya Arsene Wenger, youth, picture be that me the very.
I want to shape no. Was mega him sending me fit away.
Oh, Asna, Ateta who to me papa so here. Ye. And you know, I mention honorable Owusu Buahe, me no pen. Sunday your head was match ne Kofi na. Just say Asna boy ya me yima no kra nya say command Asna o Ateta no Ateta hia ma just say Ateta ho na hi papa say. Ade a why na ahyewo man kasa. Ateta the man. Osman.
Yeah, me should be.
Elim komo here wo. And na Tuesday right? You know, start e wa man no UFKK Abeka Antelope de na my. Obetma that game.
Oh yes, I won't put on.
Me say o kan nyina kra FKK obeka bi, you know. Ebi ni eche kro benya baby de akwa akoshe. I want to correspond so e di benya no. Enti yenko ahono mo mra. There. I got sponsor. Also what monitor osisi e am no kasa. And
the UEFA Champions League round of 16 is back, and then this is the proper round of 16, you know. It's all my games no more then clubs now will see the one no, and they are meeting one now. Was it playoffs no qualifier or baby share one. Now say match about Korean then now 4 games na be bodo. But game attention, in fact about Kodo bia be share we are see my day nyina no. Yeah, the Madrid debut be Kodo hono no. That is Real Madrid what's if you are bargains or yeah Atletico Madrid or Honum, and Madrid no work as the home team because of the playoffs now. Boy, no, meaning which would be the advantage another way. But Madrid is in let's say walk about Benaba Honum now, what how you do, and we show what check class in the day when they come to the UEFA Champions League. Whether home or away was started first, be piano, they would always have that or yeah advantage, you know, and that is a history. Our both was out towards our home to Miss Ruby. For me, or a game I'm very open for the two sides in our home. Now, young Rob na share some of the match facts in this particular fixture and man you this game way in the Nyimbreno by the 4th timer Madrid will share Atletico Madrid this season. And truthfully and then games are what couldn't no end up in draw or honum. In the La Liga 2 games away it all ended up in a draw. And another one so to more called honum sumpono quite 1-1 draw no so to no 3 times away this season no. Games in a draw or honoma. Watch there's a open the rivalry between the two sides now. Ruby, it is a great spectacular. Na yashe. My yashe match facts about kodu game no man sani ababeshe tactics the two sides in Yanobotum now were present or honum. Now under a new game about kodu between Madrid and then Atletico Madrid, you know, Obaba the 10th meeting between the two sides, you know. And this is going to be the second club fixture from the same country. Once we took we share 10 times so honum. In days what we are now. This is the history of two no better ho. And the last 10 fixtures clubs we took we share one from the same country in European competition no was Chelsea versus Liverpool 10 times and we took we share one. And at this time round so Madrid no let's go Madrid so be share one who be wa. Once we be equal or joint or record no honum no. And once again too no say the knockout stages of the Europa Cup and also the UEFA Champions League now. This is going to be the 5 times a Madrid way to make sure let's go Madrid, you know. Or as a result in no has gone in favor for Real Madrid or Honum. In the Esha in the knockout stages of the European Cup and other UEFA Champions League, no, starting from 1958 to 1959, 2013 to 2014, 2014-2015, 2015-2016, and 2016-2017, including the Champions League finals. We share one Oyaza Real Madrid. We too now we progress another way winning in all those matches in the 5 occasions now. We too now we share Atletico Madrid. No, so into this particular feature in Europe, no, Madrid definitely could the upper hand. No, in recent times, we too now we share one. Now, Ruby, interestingly, no, Oyaza says Atletico Madrid so. And also the last time I went to share Madrid in UEFA competitions, the last 2 times, once we to win your that favorable results, in those games I once went to now Wabono. In Sebasha, the last time I went to share 2016-2017, I had that the second league, Atletico Madrid went to share Madrid 2-1 or Honum in the second league, and I went to win it that game, and a 4-2 in the UEFA Super Cup Finals 2018, and I want to win it that game, but then say I proud to those 2 games now. Atletico Madrid were to win only 1 in the 8 matches while against Real Madrid in European games or Honum. In say the last 8 now, Atletico Madrid they win 1. We lose 5 or Honum. It means Madrid will win 5, and 2 times I a draw. So that's also another match factor and also interesting now. Or tell you 2 na yes and so Honum. And then again to know. And in the 12th season, Real Madrid will to now we share a Spanish opponent or Honoma.
Okay.
Once when you want to in the Champions League.
All right.
And in those 12 occasions, we share Spanish opponents. It is only 2 times per. And Madrid went to win those matches. And these are FC Barcelona games. What boy in 1960, 1961, and I back at the last time we share in the Champions League semi-finals in 2010-2011, and FC Barcelona what to now watch Real Madrid. It is 12 times Madrid we share Spanish opponent. No more 10 times we to win in those matches. The last 2 I went to win was against Barcelona. So it means that Atletico Madrid, when it comes to their history with Real Madrid in the Champions League, is something now encore in favor of Atletico Madrid or Honor. No, see, I thought you to your notes in one day. And once again, to me, should be the last 17 matches Real Madrid were ball in the UEFA Champions League knockout stages. Oyaza Madrid were to lose only 1 game per.
Okay.
The last 17, Madrid will lose only 1 per. We win number 11, and 5 times I acquire a draw. The last 17, we win number 11, and 5 times now acquire a draw, and we lose 1. But then say for the last 9 games, Madrid were now. Oyaza Madrid we win number 5.
Okay.
And a draw 4. 1 losing game in the last 9 knockout matches in the Champions League.
Wow.
So that is also one thing.
And also they are group stage.
They are the best. In the last time we went to about Champions League, what Lucy in the knockout stages was against Manchester City. That game we Lucy by 4-0.
Yeah.
And fast forward, Madrid would always get that needed results now. No, so to more in their favor. Now for let's go marry another bad record. One another match factor. No, so you to me notice their last 3 knockouts away matches in the Champions League. No, Rubinina has been a defeat for them.
Okay, knockout stage.
Their last 3 matches were away games. No, Nina Waka defeat them. Let's go Madrid. Okay. In there against Manchester City, we lose by a goal to 0. Inter Milan shown by a goal to 0. And our Colusi was Borussia Dortmund by 4-2. Okay. That is their last 3 away matches in the knockout stages. Into what away bill can they change that record now? So to know the one now. Yeah, sure 1 or 2 plays be number share the tactics no but to know what could do in the game Kylian Mbappe then you way Ogura no sorry share there. About to know extend the record now we to know because the last 32 games in the knockout stages are Brenton way to Wabono. 24 goals plus 3 assists and a Kylian Mbappe way to na waye. International good or there. About to na wa chedo. No the goals in the last time I bought a knockout match against Manchester City. I bought hat-trick in that match and say Bakaya. And that is one time Mbappe so about trying the best today. No form away in Real Madrid no but to na wa debut. Not them particular fit no so we to na wa kwa honum. So to my bono home was na. Or what to know what try to catch or Cristiano Ronaldo new recorder. No sweat to my bono home was now. Urban or the knockout stages goes away to the Washana. no so wotum na wa get closer to oye Cristiano Ronaldo no so wotum na wa oye 4 hat-tricks or no no so oba try there some Madrid legend wotum aye bia no so wotum na onye bi Julian average this season Champions League no 8 appearances and a why is let's go Madrid or honum 6 goals na wotum na wa hye no so ya aza no so no mbozen wotum okonka na won so wa hye there no so no botum na that particular fit no so wotum na why bi or honum it may should be when you look at the match facts now also around this particular game now Bibi actually everything is going in favor for Real Madrid or honum history and then maybe about in the game no it's something very clear or honum but then football na yenya boy hye no Ruby ya nyama kitin bi and also the face of the game for the clubs are wotum bosie no Mensah make this season we to make sure 3 times not 3 times here wa akwa draw
this season 3 times
mean now 1-1 and we to no we share mean na wa akwa draw honum enti once again no all this game when say put into proper perspective obotum na wa boye nyina wa hade so yes Madrid for one form going into this game now make a good anyin however their last game against Betis no I saw something in the game and Ruby said Basha will lose by 2-1
yeah
but upon I will see what further will concede goals no upon there was an issue honum especially penalties or a penalty Rudy gonna call a mistake and I watch a penalty but the header goal now was share no Alaba and then Rudiger when you know what honor they were caught ball watching and a watching man to no share that particular goal no until then you bring I'm expecting the Carlo Ancelotti no matter what
okay
Rudiger and then Raul Asensio I don't want to see Alaba
there be
yes, so quite a mistake now. Pressure bottom now waba.
Okay.
And Madrid once again to also racing against Valverde. No so way pra. In the someone start the game now, then it means Vasquez on the ball the right back corner no. Ruby said Vasquez ba men shada minya dama jizin wo ye one defensive back line.
Okay.
Oba how adwen kaka ba Valverde botum nya dama late fitness test now. So be shema ye nyim nyama was my team no. And up on the movement up front now. This guy would add to the numbers so but the one defender so ni coordination we chiri hono no or ya zo tum na we adwuma nan kasa yi on the left hand side me sure the friendly mean the starter he will give you the result no once again Frank Garcia so ya taye ho ya da needed result no into the back line is for Madrid no on said that no problem but another problem will be that they are missing 2 key players in the midfield
okay
into Ceballos we pra on Bobby and Jude Bellingham second yellow card or he's missing this game. It's about a trump card, no, I most at times, no, not prefer this will be a fitter. But the Camavinga in a bench. Ebia, Modric but in a bench. Then he will start the other 2, no. That is Chouameni, Ebenya, Ceballos, and then Jude Bellingham. Until there's a 2 Fima. Then it means that Camavinga obviously should start with Chouameni, and then Luka Modric, no support Basha there, so no support to start the game. It's all very interesting. So these are the parents I'm sure about Kodo. But that front one is Ruby, me sure there. We know the usual suspects, you know. Into questioning this, let's go Madrid if they can really get that needed results now over here now. They should capitalize on some of this or breaches, you know. In Madrid for one team, no. Now once we 2 minutes was a quite more one. Into them expecting there. Let's go Madrid for this season. There's one thing I love about them. We'll see the possession, you know, to opponents our tower when you want, but no, in key moments, you know, then they will pass on you, especially with the counter breaks, you know. Into the weekend we go la average by share or no. About that, sometimes you don't expect it. You want to know but once you give them 1 or 2, 3 passes, they will get to punish you.
Okay.
Until there's some your coach now, and the FK, you won't man can say you actually defensive backline now, they do very well, and will be for me it's okay. Until make sure that 2 of them are very tight, but Kofi in one no. Make sure you get those numbers, you know. Madrid, they can let you play, enjoy your game about to ball, but in key moments of the game, when I want Madrid to know you know, and their last 2 goals are sharing. No, make what against Manchester City, out of nowhere, no Raul Asensio jina baby, or tumo lupu bola, walk akoshe go hono. Jude Bellingham tumo jina baby, now I'm about those passes, you know. And they look at my bottom the same edumano, Valverde bottom the same edumano. So make sure that you are cutting the supplies now, able to now ye.
Okay.
But make sure that's against Madrid 90 minutes of football no. You defend with all your might or hono, and your chances now. Don't miss them.
Also they defend it, they defend it.
But it will be key moment. That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Madrid want to ambush you, but when you 1 or 2 chances spare, about to open up your defenders, you know. Now we should go.
All right, Osman.
And to be midfield the game, we no tactical no mobile there or honum. And no a rival game to know emotions by enter or honum. Obi able try don't conquer that more mistakes, you know. But once it comes to the Champions League, you know, So yeah, Real Madrid, the team if you are worried about, Ruby, you can never write them off.
All right.
Even though I'm expecting the game when Kames make a to my pair draw, but I feel the Madrid when it comes to Champions League, they will definitely start as the favorite. In terms of materials, history, and everything will go in their favor.
Well, that's chances be among share. Madrid 1-2 normally a goom.
It's article for 1 year. Okay. In America, they won't defend the key moments, pounds on Madrid for no.
All right.
Now we're 2 wide. There will be double chance. Madrid in this game. You say Bakabana, yeah, should
Mama FK Kaka. You know your predicted lineup now. O Black for Atletico Madrid, Llorente, Jimenez, Lenormand, Galan, Simeone, DePaul, Barrios, Gallagher, Alvarez, Griezmann. Tima Rediano so kwa said the Okeka no Courtois, Valverde, Rudiger, Asensio, Mendy, Brahim Diaz. Tuka and didn't about team. Kwa no type of ball no more as part of the midfield no instead of Modric no Tino Chouameni, Camavinga, Rodrigo, Vinicius, Mbappe. Where probable lineups are and also about FKK. Quick one on Atletico Madrid na fe Madrid game no. Yame adme be numre ya. Ye ba be kan ho asem kakra ntino quick one na fe enko.
Me were different probable to where you there no. But I think say yeah almost answer. But the difference is Baba you cover the right back.
Right back no.
Because Ancelotti can say or you training full training with the team. Yes, it means and Pelco Madrid Horna or more social media that is a Facebook platform or their tour. More I had I call it faith.
Yeah, I remember the Valverde nebo. Osman Vasquez yeah Valverde nebo.
Audience Mendy nebo left, you know.
Yeah, Mendy.
So almost the same.
Mendy.
So I feel said yeah, all makes so I had Brahim Diaz.
Okay, Brahim Diaz
Woody.
Yeah, Bobby.
Bobby. But I no make so
Modric nebo.
Yes, Modric nebo. Together with Chouameni then
Camavinga. Okay.
Which for me and yeah bad. Yeah na car between that two French midfielders, you know. Me name their home.
Chouameni, Camavinga, no.
Yes. For me, they have the quality. I didn't say Camavinga, they are no going forward or a bit better with the ball. So why when you are Chouameni?
Yes, sure.
Yes, or a better with the ball than Chouameni, and also or Munana now are more effective than Chouameni. Tackling and Abakas on Chouameni or more. Bibi so Chouameni they also they can confident to be able pass the ball no there especially the long range one no only 20 cruise aboard for how many seasons at least when to me and picky Bibi and Fenfrey wom say ade on me dey na dey but also betimi asua kakra e dey frey obi dey home and no ne ade na Ceballos e dey Bruno so very good hold up in terms of you hold the ball no a good yem fa ball na emfa opponent no say a crowd ya a coin obe faso ekuta ball na making sure so obe draws our attention or that double footing no around him now making sure so be release any players no ntie be around him say Camavinga say Modric say in front so say Rodrigo say Vinicius so say Mbappe we coin obe faso a obe release sa pass no a making sure say be penetrative na no na Chouameni lack nti say ebia Modric woman no ono enye side dwuma no gidi onko for tackling no but Camavinga Chouameni on making sure say on be ball winners no more on winning no more mumfa side no ma Modric na onye ni nyina no so it's up to Ancelotti say obetimi a draw in sa bar no sa difference no or de be ma players no in FIFA o say ubehu so mo nyina start to midfield no but e bia na rules na de mom no
of course
different sure. And also who within them no do obetimi a carry sa ball no a make sa difference in terms of where you say o build the attack no asem na make no that is where na me hu say na difference na wo defending in there with Asensio Rudiger o man aninda ho e bia with by 80 there now more a breaki one fast no e bia yes no one no so bi now we be obenom ano wanom na bia sa hoode no wa make up a bit different there but trust them even with this moment no any other who said do na e work entina na mo link e carry Mustafa Benzema edru tama mo e ya azumi na so mo ye fast no then po na hu Mustafa Benzema so run a lot or score a lot of goals etimi push any team etimi dey him so and shada nya de bia e be ye huhu bia so it's all about Madrid the threat Julian Alvarez any Antoine Griezmann betimi dey abano I didn't say enormous I know den nti so nya Fedi Valverde a fit or beka Raul Asensio ni Rudiger ho Ferland Mendy so defending or good but sometimes Ancelotti amanonko so amana anko dia I didn't say be okay then I'm defending no I am
but mama new call Giovanni friend says this Giovanni Nidini Juliano Simeone no
yes
Simeone ne guy
yes
oh yeah very good very good
it is not about say or papa coach with the same team no man no
hey weekend no ball
onimbo pa
take you on defender here
say wo hwe no so na say baby obefa baby a Ferland Mendy and then so what it means is that Kamavinga was say otimi bua ho pa ye Vinicius ebi obetimi aba chire dia but fast ade no ma obebre ti Kamavinga should be disciplined now untimi embo Kamavinga in the early stages the second season he wasn't bad but I said minim say omunyina no pra no koba na ba be issue mahuno say Didier Deschamps abo ne Chomeni e France national team ama omuba eya hwe omuma sa resource nti minim de ntia hanom no moba na e ba be ye Chomeni edure bi kan team ya ye ne de eno na e ma no e ba inform deep no ani nyina no ekotia no but last but one game of boy it was okay uncle back non reflecting in that game now from who say sometimes the game you say so in the Champions League that is where you see all the players so make it up and until now say the spirit of Champions League and I'm say do no man Madrid akwa bibi sonko omunim the magnitude of the game is against Atletico a rivalry a derby and now baba bonenti omuntimi and give you almost self up for that silly mistakes now no more all
right
also more very careful and also almost standing up for the occasion say kobane sa na the sa spirit no so sa room anye de bia na beba e bia de bi wa spirit ni be jaw kakra also na akọ spirit ni ba and in this sense that is the moment I'm married for now so mo ankasa akọ spirit number I think say be jo mo ko Atletico for a very good team omo very good team on betimi defend so ball 100 and whatever minute cramp na on betimi
Adam Suano say barriers ni your rent mu koje red card omo red card
no problem
red card
no na isuro no one say we are champions in La Liga champions in the Champions League referees no yenim omo the rules no
yeah one way na Oliver be jina
be na ko say gidi ni say ne de ni say ntwitwa na that is why I say Vinicius ni Mbappe mo very smart normal etimi yeah lettered on data
all right
on be drawing that a lot of fouls no early yellow cards in the bar then ubon say on betimi I calmer I okay then on be bomb me expect say both teams no e be boy a very good game because a game draw a lot of attention obi abehwe bi omoma a good game whoever wins no be win but as acquire Champions League how many times 8 times Atletico are yet to get a win kete krano munya bi eda and only what call for here in favor of Real Madrid and probably we say was Santiago Bernabeu Madrid starts as favorite it be a narrow victory but draw looks likely and many Ancelotti had been say be a second leg and a very determining factor for whoever betimi actually through to the next stage.
Me da say FKK Osman emre ko na nimpa anti no.
Yes,
Arsenal game na person ohwe dia. Ketwa bi we just 5 minutes remaining
here. Arsenal bokwa away to PSV and that should be a game could not really know. Na ka yen kasa phone bebrebe but say nyina ye hwe the precarious situation Arsenal for woman na not the squad in available but attack is in honum. In the Basha one last 2 games now abonning and one should go home. And that's one thing now they would coach by an agent or by ye. As your opponent now, Peter Bosch, Papa way up by no coaching experiences in a Juma wire now, Obia Bonabado, on your bad coach or honum, echo the Dutch League one of the teams I wasn't supposed to you now, or your PS before no. Now I'm sure one probable soon will be session one attacking front now. What Ivan Perisic or honum. What Luke De Jong,
yeah.
And Noah Lang.
Okay.
This one guy of fee club rig or bear, no simple boys in Bono, or 2 no so in your one for one attack, no, or you're a bit more sharper than what Arsenal will present one day in your game. No.
Okay.
But the defensive setup, no, I want you to I would give it to Arsenal for no. Into some Arteta, there's one thing about me, someone to me, Shagola, mun concede ko and the American Ruby menye mpo a kontum on board the 3-back system ni bi no what the starting no about counter breaks bi no you take advantage of the spaces you know na etum na akwa go but prep Mateta that is his problem. Arsenal in the Champions League now the last 5 games what's in if you go against or your PSG no one lu sinu mu bi wo hono wo fie that is Emirates Stadium we win it 3 and we tum na we draw 2 wo hono but then in away matches against that site no oyaza 4 matches awa kono we win bi wo hono
Arsenal call Netherlands ko win wo hono
that be we draw 2 and we lose 2
boy
so that is one thing a coach obehwe ni ye and I want to say in there the last time Arsenal share PSG another PSV in the Champions League in the knockout stages not PSV what to know what Arsenal FM no was 2006-2007 season in that game Arsenal kwa we kolusi by goal to 0 and we betina one fie Emirates onum we be 1-1 or honum and the PSV we Arsenal film so the last time we share PSV in the knockout stages of the Champions League no this is what happened between the two sides you know into say Arteta you are going to be a bit careful with regards to this particular game no but one thing I'm sure Arsenal can also take advantage in there so actually the last 4 games are while in the Champions League now watch 13 goals
wow last 4
yes last 4 watch 13 goals and the last time Arsenal to win 5 matches to in the Champions League no in that season no 2005-2006 no Wotumo Korum in the Champions League finals against FC Barcelona. And so Wotumo send us what children now. Just maybe we are able to know we see honum. We be expected by a KG encounter. However, the home team no definitely based on Nyama Kitibino will give them that more advantage, you know. This season while against Juventus, Wotumo shall Juve or honum. Against the bitterest rival Arsenal when you compete in the league Liverpool no. Wotumo shall on one anchor say won't fear. Albeit there, squad the Liverpool was a bay no. Nanu mu go kakra. But they won that game of honor.
Right,
so it would also boost their mindset today. So yeah, you may make a crabia over to know pick results, you know. Ruby, I feel that any other team to win this game, you know, just maybe the home team will have slight advantage. But I foresee that Arsenal will do very well there. This game won't lose or honor. It may be a better chance, you know. It may end up in a draw. I would go for 1-1 draw in this particular fixture.
Okay.
The other game, you know, Borussia Dortmund.
Prediction.
Borussia Dortmund straight
yeah, okay.
Against Lille, we win that game, you know. Club Brugge, Aston Villa, if they don't underestimate Club Brugge, as Atlanta Okolusi game we know was the underestimation. I wasn't my Club Brugge for no. So what kind of for that my mindset now found come. Now quite when I dream that you could have Marcus Rashford, your Marco Asensio, your Tyrone Mings mo, your Yuri Tillemans mo. It's a quick traffic because we are coming from England and Mitsubishi. They will be laughing at the wrong side of their mouth for Honum. I feel that the home team will do everything possible there. They will get a result in this particular game of Honum. Me feel a game where might also end up in a draw. But on Conquer 0-0.
Okay.
Ebia 1-1, Ebia 2-2 draw. It is possible in this particular game of Honum.
May I say Asma the Venga any attending kindness 25 minutes past 8. I'm refi na fe. Remaining local news are catching. Yafa and to us on. It's I'm not working anymore. The pa. Wasanka Sami Yasha simple. I discuss it, but Yamana for Yamashim.
Ma omani hu hiam na Ghana man oyame na wo yenze se Ghana be here ojina ami na wo yendo ne da meeting na Kastle FM ze dwumeza wa tunizin no man ho do rebra ejoda copy fide biara wa bra wa bono na bien dikapim no numa yimbe oye political show wa hihye zero bobwa man Central Region na Ghana wa kodo jojo Kastle FM 90.3 blending tradition with style. For better for worse, so Kastle FM.
It's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM. Suni Robert Mensah Sports. Na de someone yemrefie na afe local news akache no yemfa ento aso na yekwa anima. Yesha say the the Black Stars of Ghana share the nay. Around the other Godwin Atram. I know they when you say advice so say one you know what they call their master in appear. One na ne why Black Stars to say manager no manage team no kama pa na wase na ekopie mu a Steven Apia onya kokudro pa no kanche Black Stars players no de Ghana fo hia from nya go ne na mo so na sa defe Ghana fo any players de omo ya krokro se nya krokro asem kra he should be bold no can Black Stars Ghana fo akoma so de pa no ne ka de form ho ne haye no one country blasters number players ni who some back Ghana hanoma when na national team ni here from omonya say be ade ni ade he should be bold no kan no crown fan chair omo nei Godwin Atram or the sansem no e dey atu dwa me no ka say Ghana na 16 women's national team him say Ghana wa na 17 and 15 but almost na 16 e fan sa run na jo ada kwada no makopiem wo Malta UEFA International Development Tournament omkwakobo we mu mabawa ye grumi wo for the na 17 no enti na 16 women's national team akopiem wo Malta wo mkwakobo UEFA International Development Tournament no enso no be wie on the 9th of March me dey atudwa ede ama wo ye nkopiem de tienie ade dia ba no say ne Baba Yara Sports Stadium Sanso and University of Ghana Stadium ukopiem Young Apostles for Monso Stadium ho Brekum Chelsea for so stadium ho no nyina no me no ka side here dia F no club license board ne call round no wo say enema hodo bi ho no mo behia ebi eni stadium ni mu omre ni omo upgrade wo security protocols no enu nti kopiem Baba Yara Sports Stadium wo atumi ayi de afrimu enya de mpanyifo atumi agi atomo mo se ne elake designated safe zone ebi ni honom enti no mo enso atumi ayi Baba Yara de afrimu sanso no de kan kase ne University of Ghana Stadium so no Legon Cities ebo how to full kakra downs nya so mo so no wo enso no require some additional areas bi also mo ye ho adwuma nya sade a omo nso no entumi emmo ho Brekum Chelsea Golden City Park Basake Holy Stars for AAK and Pine Stadium ho one zemano nso no eno so pay for anya ntuma na for Young Apostles omo yusu wanchi Sports Stadium no nso pay for wo mo de afrimu say ebo games wo no ma enye yi ntomo modin a no mo enye nsiesie ho no ma no so no ye de atudwa wo dwumade ne so na ye de ama ye tiefo ye nkọ kakra bi na fe ye ntumi emfa ensem no ensi na ye mra emeto aso de ade tie enso ene sem ade a lawyer Safuduku wono na we communication director de ma Kumasi Asante Kotokobo Bokoro da tudwa se nana Paul ni wo no Abrante Brahima de say ya suspect ni so no na edi ewu no me pacho Brahima wono a girlfriend na che say utumi hu say wone no na wo hono no de ba ne say o chia baba wa no a che say susu senei wono wotumi de Brahima esie ye wodne sie wone dem a che say between 9th and 17th February no na wode Brahima atumi esie a watumi eboa no a watumi adwane free kroma kopiem wo Senegal through Cote d'Ivoire na Alia Safuduku de mu nchechemu na tumi aba bekwa kotie ne nsem no very soon afia tuma hede chechemu a wode ba ye de fa sa ensem no honemom no eno achi no ne yense kan se ne super zonal se to dwa wo Ashanti region afe central region no empemfo hodo bi akom ho de abomu se nei NSFo ni mpanyifo nya ntotoye ma the whole Ghana yentumi nkonkobo chese enye super zonals na se nei all regional competition dia ombehe na after Ashanti region and after central region for akabom na after omo the champion of champions no etumi de ahihye so na mom no empefo gusu ho totoye a emrepem no ye emu ensem nyina no ebetumi de abroba yenkotie lawyer Safuduku on pole ewonu emu nsem na after yamra emeto aso emfama
a girlfriend. Okay, so the breaking news is that the police has arrested another person in connection with the murder of Nana Poli. She's a lady called Grace Sian, believed to be a girlfriend of the 5th accused person in the second case of 6 accused persons who is at large or who has run away, Brahma. According to the police, the lady concealed the criminal, Brahma, and assisted him to run out of the country. In fact, according to the facts, Brahma was with the lady between 4th and 17th of February. And she also assisted him with money and all other things to enable him run to Senegal through Cote d'Ivoire. So that is the breaking news now.
And we are smart lawyer Safuru Kudia to draw FKK. Young quite straight into the conversation. Some of the emu the year per dozen so but Picky Bear 2-3 be enough Yamra Emetwaso.
Yeah, as we said, yeah, Brahman or Monyan and Proper, what it means in
Senegal.
Yeah, the simplest way, and probably be the most effective way near be Interpol. So I say, be no, and a bit me aboama easily. Inside me, I can't take no importance will be when you hear about, and so now who be here, say, on be you be closer to the guy. Then na omo ensa kana no so etimi akire enti arrest na ekoso release ani adi me bi mo anase bail na ye grant bi mo na omo ekoni nyina no na ye process say betimi abo no mo enya eye nipa no oye boniefo a ye friend Brian na ndi amba betodwa so kakra they are getting there and so na bi mo can for send a picture ye be yi na di ma nipa dodo na ebia omonso so atimi aboa obviously nasafu duku ya nso ababa beka me eye squad ababa beka se enkomodidi a no omodi behind scenes no na eye investigators omom ye involve no atu omofo aka cho mo se omunya abotransa omunya ndru saa kwan no so mbe ya brante ne picture enso so atimi a kire nti uhwa within that space of time ne be sie ne na no na omoruru ma omonsa akoka eye ono ankasa ni chuchu muchu ni girlfriend a sabre omonsa kana ono so etimi ate sansem no etimi a nti because a sort of good news the only thing is that Abrantia no atra borders oko watra wetimi atwamu akodivoa akopio mo Senegal nti ye hwe say ne police for na omo hunu de minim so omo munim anamo ombetu omunim kwan ombefa so a ombe na yakase ebi ni say ombetimi I declare Brantia no wanted na ebi a true Interpol na omo etimi ensa kwa akoka Brantia ne dia na say no eye de be free maba but going forward Godwin Atram to Stephen Apiafo which is good yakase national teams ni bi ho ma omo ama akonya ma ex players na omo excel ye no omo command sa respect no into a team no setup and say be as a technical team na omo be asani nipa ba ko omo ama no sa e rule no in fact nyes omo de man keke so e ex footballer na emom o sa quality no obetimi akwa sa adwuma no o sa licenses no obetimi akwa adwuma say coach na enim so konya ne licenses no whichever say bio say say o qualify so be ko say administration so a as administrator obeko sa qualification no NS na pia ya na no ya escofo bi betu to be mane na me so say chapter ya close na dodo na mpo GDS bi as na pia get closer to the national team ni but our sa good heart and also our sa suahunu no edema o GDS say be a team na kwakodu no so timi kono kokobo anti Stephen Apia was sa good spirit no out the be kwakodu nti na wanya sa rule no ono so get closer to the team no and also all players are team manager if you like as Saru na we say team manager na adwuma net pa de I mean shadow and a play bad me hu ni say job na nko se Kastle na pia no so mo de ma no but baby ono so akwa mean say or link between the technical team and also the playing body no and also the ESCO members, you know.
I mean, so that the best say, I'm about camper. Yes. And I mean, we do man be Jumano. But yeah, soon appear the end of the day. After I'm my camp crampona. He's still a management committee member, you know, or Jumana.
No, I'm winching when I'm there, but which I feel say, Snapia, Ebenya Sa Konyano, any players in Akasa, were for 2 so no, and I said the experience or playing for the national team and also being the captain for the side. And on the time, no sooner witness one of the good display from a national team Black Stars. For me, a generation idiot, Baby Hunson appeared the wire. And now Wakako Shim said another do no a company for Sobe Kwako and he said always are the actual players, you know, say a deporting a national team in a panel. I want to more time because Thomas Steppat in your final catching the team no epe unim dada. national team no boa onim qualifying to AFCON onim the players nankasa omo pɛ anasa de omo ensa e kan di film and onim so oman no so se kodru AFCON na oman no nyina enije and o de no so kra to nkyɛn a the entertainment aspect ne wo de tuma oman no enya sika just that here de na ya na sika na edima no bro so aye nya mfa so emfa mba nti o qualify ko competition no players nankasa omunim Kudus nim Jordan nim. In fact, Alexander Jukumu nyina no mo aba bebehu sese ebia few guys bia beka so munya kwanyambo national team so no bebre no e na beka se bia self to na beka dem but about 95% of our playing body ni there omunim what goes into it omunim the omane hwehwe omunim the national team bia hwehwe say senior side there it's all about say over qualify competition na wakwa akwaje na eno no atimi aboa ma oman no so akwa akiriti saa kasa ne de onim ebia ebeduru baabi no na omo adwum se de saa pempen so ayeduru ya se dodo na hu ne say players no embom fam coach no that is where a massive appear na adwuma no eba beye eye adwuma kese pa e wo so ye se on throwing saa challenge no emfam players no bia drawing ye na say during ye time no eduru stage bi say no say na ye nso ye ya afede you the confidence of the Ghana at large. And I say, oh, my money, no, and Sababa support. And they say, the moon say, team no, and I'm quite so or more also munya GDA the free Ghana for mu. Because say GDA and shada any hobium. And to start from no, also nya Saka Sachrendiche place and says, mo pese sa GDA and Saba Biomudia. Then Koba say, or say, Kudus, one a year, some session of supporters be echo challenge. Ewo ye X and asset Twitter na others so ye to mane mo a na mo so mo reply every batani side ni nyina no me sure say na pia betimi aba because na side no nyina na G players on attention e di free the core mandate no so also mo ekokọ enti me ne ya adwen one way or the other but chunk of it I believe say players no mo ye very much aware yes but I thought that I refuse ho I was so be twi o mo adwen edi sizo say dia wo ye no ebekọ a long way akọ how as a player ebia sesia wo hu na mu membra wo kọ retirement no ebekọ akọ how
sometimes we even speak as if say plus omo bobo no omo here win bi omo bon keke
omo nimpa omo nim
so omo nim
nti that score there I feel so omo nimpa omo nim de omo hwehwe omo nim de oman no so hwe and omo nim de wo so omo ye but ebia eduru ba bia beka say kasa bia form asum and same be omote ebia coaches said na ka say eduru baby un say pia bontion yes Jordan eko challenge otuado say tactics and say formation no omobo no emfa enti ebe ya onsesa no sansem nyina ebai pia bonten on ti sa nyoma na na ekomana na emma sa nyoma ne kom say players no feel say de ye wo ya ebe me ye ho ato am ye nya results no onye de a ene ye bebo ni bia sa atimi akonti ahonom na obi between players na adwen edi asiso se masa hweye in fact our club side crazy esi wo ba bia Gary Southgate ombeko Euro 2024 yi see TDC Jack Grealish ni issue oni ni nyaaye so is Jack Grealish now you fit and no betimi akọ but Gary Southgate say that be the way am person bomb me born wo me do kwa emboa me and onya sagat because no nim na dwuma and nipa omo de omo koye no or form one call the way to the final. Even though I'm backlash in there, but they no hwehwe as a coach in Sakai. E man konya the results no. Etimi ade moment e hu bi ene na ye mu bi eto ana ehu aboyen kakra se so tuado. Oh man sa lines ne sa challenge no dia man obetimi akwa na se oh sideline play bi mu mpo a omo do ombeko obetimi do omo akwa adwuma no. Amma sa player na wanfa na nkonupo nani mpo ewu ana. For me I want to challenge no which Stephen appear mu ebe mu a betimi ayenti a good call na watimi dia ba yen na yen hwe na kwan ni how betimi am ye sure say appear e possess sa quality and also sa respect no or command ya e betimi abon say yes so na akwa akogi coach na adwuma no bebre aye ohu na kwan ohu awa obetimi aya
on the Kastle but
tactical aspect
e ontumi nya dia ontina hwe FK game ya tene Ghana's man yeah we local news ni we na yivi na enkoye ni
Godwin Atram no nsemi ya no so menka kakra ho
chama ni
mama so menka bi kakra Ruby Many sure the Black Stars players they don't know what is at stake. Many the players when you the Ghana we expect them to win.
Ebe.
One eye they be a card the 80s, one yeka 70s, my mom was one. In fact, even in the 90s in Pono, men won't wait. And you better see this place one once more chroma day, near that lamp to mo. A juma obey ye. Even sometimes, but not even necessarily with the Black Stars, but with the Andes in Porsche, Juma obey ye or Honoma. In the year ones in Ohono. At least in the 2000s, is about the number you break a crack. So you should be more honum. And this is yes, the more common now. Near Bejina was even appear Solomon time, Michaelis and Ruby, and you might be more year in the past, you know. Men cut out basa passe. But in terms of the world stages, you know, yes, they got us there. Obo home boys, they knew what was at stake. At any point in time, Ruby, the result for any national team be an oil one.
Sure.
Win and be able to win trophies. And to say a plan as at this juncture about Black Stars. Now club side about home boys, but about done the national team just nice as about the mom but me knew what is expected of me. Now playing any Black Stars neighbor bow.
And more rockets got to team so say or chill with Ghana for you here.
I mean how?
Could you soon name say win now could win now who's a for dinner them. One who's a for come out the channel. And today no press name.
They just know. I today what she said you may be 80. Yeah, because of the incompetence of the GFN and painful what can be no. And I want my camp now because I quite some way beyond my kind some pona. And to me pinpoint and kawasi me. But the same Black Stars team when the baby was a hard to folk place, baby was quite a ball against Nigeria. Those players no for him. They just understand what is at stake. The moment I shall watch no national team Jason Ruby for BBR for 20. And the other man say say a player above club, above national team football. Born say I don't ball for a member. But the moment I was out to the ball, no bonus and national team JCR. You are there to fight for the nation. In fact, the code one of Nakwa soldier and could take tree, but then one another Kwako question go. International catcher one son and there. This is what Ghanaians are expecting from you. Then all my young the man, and I hope the Mace may fake watch it. Stephen Apion to one ye. Now, players won't into the Ghana of your expert today. One call World Cup, yes, better one qualifying one call Jafcon on from Bra. And can also one error. Imagine there being one error qualifying you to the World Cup. Men they have ones in the beer. Now also error. Ghana last time we had the AFCON in 1982. Now also to my coach AFCON beer. And can also put ones in on history books in the man. They know what is at stake. It's just that we be also so wonder. Want to know one day.
Okay.
Kudusa. And yeah, big children and kawadrin or Bakabiza chro. Social media or Bakacho show personally to Kabia or Bakabiza chro. Not a hardcore guy. Forgetting that the hopes of import 31 million, imported 2 million. What I show you. The same person born a bonny ya, Obia Helu. Well, I'm bonny, sir. Never catch row.
Okay.
That is football. Into I hope their players no wonder what is at stake, no, or certain whatever they are doing currently, no. Now, Ruby, the Ghana Football Association. You see, sometimes I hear there. Yakabana Sama. People may not want to understand why some of us will be so hard on any government to be here. And to Ruby at no chroma hadi. And they could risk $32 million. And yesterday the renovation and completion of Legon Sports Stadium. And they acquire honor. We'll be interested in this facility way. All the baby I remember years in the facility. Now yes our ball calf match no when two men host. And then for Ghana Premier League mpo, Yakada doesn't even hold the capacity or hold the Ghana Premier League. As I have been called me. It is because we fail to plan. And then I say a plan, I say, hey, BBR, we don't invite the right resource people there. One by some one for an adjutant from Bra. And to other baby, GFM task there. So what is the stadium or Chroma had there? They don't consult them. Calf na FIFA, one regulations are, what's the Juma? There are certain standards to be on the ma. What grass makes me butcher? Maybe our floodlights no by ye. In the Cape Coast, there is a certain intensity. Yaba here, neither young floodlights no. Abandon any stadium, contractors no consult GFA. Ghana Athletes Association one consult one. Most of my parents called to any man was a baby courier no. Na as no sabi for Subiara and you one day. In terms of your can yes, he has straight steps. But yes, facilities in such a way are. And call years in the punk a Ghana Premier League matches no. Your bottom your host to be or honor. But once again, one cast a year home. About calling boy 8 aside, no work acquire. It be 10 aside. If Bimpo doesn't even have the quality, even here about the Ghana Premier League, no, this becomes a problem. na say ya kokuku ska way less than 3 years. Even local football mpono. Yet none echemo hade ya. It cannot even host in local football because it doesn't meet the criteria, it doesn't meet the standard. Media venue ibi wo honom. This are all questions nyama kitten bi. This is a bit of a problem, Miss Ruby. And they be make them say me. So ya antona say am plan ye. Ya antona say hunde azina yare no even though ya ban. But there are certain technical people who honom when input no is always important. But ya nkwa yanda ma, ye be kwa wi akiri no. Na minister aba na otonyom na orkasa na ochechere nyemom. But azina nkasa na ebe ye ba wie no. Na azina nkwa koso the white elephant. Mfosu biara nyi ho. Ntinde say GFA or carry the necessary sinobo. Now we sanction match no so sin there. Le go instead of one of the matches or one of ma. Ruby one was better than America to pay. Apart from America to have even a better one in view. Today recreational activities are a better one. And that is a big challenge. This should go back to government today. So I know what is infrastructure in terms of sports they should be consulting. Oh. So Athletics Association and one consulting one. In the Abata tracks no we use quality needed then. One specification we here. So your footballer one bisa inner perimeter yaba na dan floodlight no says light no baba na aba intensity na yaba hia aba quality aba brand na yaba hia ye hwe the best practices elsewhere no wo ye na yeso yetum na yaye ba ya anya na dam na yesi ekwekosi we de ekwekosi ade ebe wi akiri no na mfosu biara mbo bio. It is very bad, Miss Ruby. Okay, Osman the Venga and so na ya tenenkano. Meva calls net here for and so Edward Madrid channel to me Ede Abasubi na yakwa nim e wa hanum say na yafa a few calls no and so to me aka ho FKK share Dr. Element my mo na phone me dey for calls you know. Na yenye said yet 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354 and after 0332 097 277 and 0332 097 278. Over to my friend Afe anopai and komo ayedie no wonso to me Edward Drenche no Ede Abasubi yaka pole ewo no update na ho asem sanso ne issues ahodo a ne nyina no aba no say kotokwa ne house nyina omo ni stadium besi akan because omo stadium no efe no say omo je tuma enyeye omo ko ye insiesie wo ho me fa me first caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, my file for Francois Hassan and to us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho din baby or free and free.
Me Kastle me na me the KD.
Me pacho yiti ano pay.
Yo, na mi sha mo ni ejuma pa mo bo e dey ma Cape Coast ni Central. Na me ni town but me buy no ho temo bo ejuma ti am ko so sha mo. Ene wo pandit no. Me quickly me come back to no. Person touching on some DVC owner, Gordon Trump. Yeah. And in the football, they are massive in a piano. Nka yeshimanka yepa. But you see, me so all kind of media just like that. That is where I have my problems. If you say on your phone, no nanka some friend colleague brother. Say media position at the amount. Usumuya a bit you know that football command on. But where you can try on social media and I say you can on radio or TV stations, you know, I feel that I am and town call me panohonomo per se. And to say, on a touch your phone, I got friend who mean your position. You say you're not going before your position. And that is why we are suffering as a country in terms of football. But Keto they all year and the air coastal, Okasa, Ubia and Fat. And he must say, I know, or yeah, now, and Quebec was about to phone at the affair. So he say, Nancy to me, I'm up on direct. Okay. Then say, Obacano on platform, thinking that a bit to me, know. All right. Yes, that was a pan. I'm sure Sabri I would say, hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Olu, Olu, yet you are not pay you.
You can say. The country na asema can say bia oye ni na bi we say clearly your koko informal na ho and so power say almost now saying now we could result. Tell me, Patrick, as a guy from Kastle, you share Kastle. You are totally, sir, I damn. Me tia man yam te wasi si bia hokra na me ti ni France over here. We ni. After home. That's it.
Okay, well lu nya botre so bi kasana so ne nya adwen a e ya na wate ase sa wai yenti ase enye obi a na one na adwen be ye pinto kan so na sasam na anya woda msrew ano nche se msrew pa ya na yensu ahwe ye kasa mu ye msrew pi. Hello, good morning.
My name is
Evans.
Yeah, Evans from Mseko Missouri.
Evans etia no pay.
I let you be an appearance for pension. Away my power. When to my first segment, no, do but she's a nice number. I miss you be in there. Ibinakono, Santiago Banabao, Stadium, I say, no, your papa, who we are doing. I miss you be, and him, Miss Afon, what about trying or he needs your home. The willing him there, I was there as a girl of willing him for say. May the Bayan one is there. I can him. It's in the straight swim for quite changes, Madrid. In the day, when come. Is that as well as or today? Say a three castle tibia or their friend personal, no catcher. No more say social media, radio da, matter on too. The I said, no, what a catch me, a cow is soon as what we young personal. And I can't tell the person, no radio, but you soon as well. It has been what is so important, or their friend, but our person, and catcher.
Okay, me that say 0244 408 046, 0244 408 046, and 0244 408 354, 0244 408 354. Frena also a adventure ebra eyen koma hodo a yachna se ayedi no ho e because one monitor say Ghana Premier League be resume omra amafo avenues no empanifo approve say heart weekend in the game no be have be omekwa akobo parado egusu kasa de mu chechemu no de ba e be mo hu baby a heart e be kwa akobo the next game say in case say University of Ghana no stadium momentum anya ntomu edemani mu ya. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Who didn't have your friend free?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Simple Bogdan.
Simple Bogdan.
Yeah, morning. Simple Bogdan.
Yes, you.
Simple Bogdan. Simple Bogdan. Yeah, me have an affair. Mensah tell you. Pole, you know you. Everyone, you never say. We will get your either possible. You are find the possibility. Do my plan. Let's say that if you have a better, you must take him. You know, they party. They say, yeah, what can I say? You must board with Sedgwick. Magic for the photographer, a master. The rest of them is doing best of the Sedgwick to my board.
Okay.
It's not really enough. Yes, I'm going to my. Now, I think I'm not in your mama. When you need to know everybody's more, I'll give up my next time.
Okay, me da say na o Liverpool ni PSG na bo won dwe PSG o Madrid nko film na o film a o Liverpool anya chance na ada on Madrid na bo won PSG na bo. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. B.
Me pa cho din baby of agenda ni. Agenda boy, it's you.
Mr. B, in the white and you see Gina come. Na Mr. B. Now say article where is na you see as no. Maybe what look at the Madrid name Strasbourg. It's also cool, so you know. Once on probation, it's in there. You have 1-3-0. Now, maybe Arsenal. And I see about strike information. And see, one match, you know, and 3. Simple for fair. Now, you can interview on the other way when I wash me. Used to be, yes, a cocoa scratch.
Okay. Okay, Miss Meda say, but Inter Milan game no or China Entino, and Dortmund, any Lille, and Club Brugge, Aston Villa, and PSV Eindhoven, Arsenal, and Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, in 4 games we ena eba so mefa be last 2 calls na afi ye de asi wa ha nyame adma nwe be ba ko akwam na afi yatumi ato aso de ama Real Madrid na Atletico Madrid na afi all the other games na update no ye de be bro 0244 408046 0244 408046 and 0244 408354 0244 408354 na watumi afre na afre yatumi edi asini akona afarefo come on yatumi ato aso na Tuesday Kwame Nesuman eba na afre watumi eni afarefo no etumi aba beto aso ba me fa we ento aso. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pa cho din baby friend free.
From Cape
Me pa cho yeti you no pay.
Ya sa san sama mo chaka.
Okay.
We am teme kere ya sa no person. Tuki nan ka wobo mon ya sa no. O ba na ya pra on. Pero wo no na kwati. Yo to ma bo. Na o you ko na boda na. Yeah, you want to go some man. You can sit down on your car. It's so good na ya to ya. Also, ma ya kuna ikonsi. Dore was not coming.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's CP. Ma, yamfa ensi wa hanum say na fe. Yan ko na Kwame Nesuman Emra emetwa so na mo before me kono. Ma memfa happy birthday message we entudwa. Na afe yanko ma mefa happy birthday message we entumi entudwa na afe yanko na yenhwese de ne mate na we no happy birthday message free Branton din Eddie K Rich one our day happy birthday message we Eddie Emma ne maame enti K Rich Emma me and din the sister abna Okonkoko Central Market one mo bia nyum sister abna ene na woda ye we no happy birthday mommy nakopon insha pa na onye wo kese sanso ena madam Esther nyama enenso your birthday enti mama Esther ye ma wonso awoda pa happy birthday enko ema mumienu ewo eduma papa moye edebo amabusua ema time de obi ahia bio na wonye oba time papa no wa wie kra enti nei sister bra ena fe madam Esther nyama ye we shemu mienu nyina happy birthday erade enkoso na onyam kese mama hodna fe supporter modema mo family no monkoso enye nyame mama kwatenten na munyini nche na de busuafo ehwe bia no so no monsa entumi enka Osman the Venga NFA FKK one oti omonka ewo dwumede no so Alfred ekopie mu live on Facebook edwase pe mo fan cheme mo am message se bae na mention read nyamia ebe ye ho adwuma na fe nyame adoma ekwenya na tumi abie na wonso watumi de wode ade aba ye kona fe afarefo nkomo no etumi ato aso koso a na mo afidie en haka say nyumebe bro live commentary Real Madrid and affair Atletico Madrid game no the moon seminar no ebetumi dia bro kai say game no 8 p.m. by 7:45 no na yetumi